Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another live stream. Today we're checking out the almighty World Series. We're gonna do the semi-finals and see who will pass on to the finals. Is it gonna be Marakar? Is it gonna be Big SiZe? Great games are to be expected, and it's gonna be an interesting stream because I will actually be co-casting with someone, which I'm pretty sure most of you guys know who it is, right? Let's see it in the chat. Come on, guys, write in the chat. You know who it is. But yeah, no, we have a very interesting set here. Good players. Let's have a quick look at the brackets. And yeah, then I think we can maybe jump into the game. What do you guys think, huh? I think that might be a good idea. So let's have a look at the players. Let's start with Marakar. He's a player from Egypt, originally from the mod scene, like Rise of the Reds and Shockwave and Contra. And basically, he was the best. So he ran out of people to kill and decided to move over to 0 Hour. Last year, he came 3rd place in the World Series, and he's also the world record holder for speedrunning the Toxin General Challenge. This year in the World Series, he didn't face any serious struggles yet. He won handily against Sonic, obliterated Mason, and even won against Hummy with a 7-1 victory. But the real prestige is that Marakar managed to eliminate Timstep from the tournament. Timstep was seen as a potential tournament winner, so him being eliminated is actually a big achievement here. Now let's talk about SiZe. He's a player from Denmark and won the World Series multiple times in the past, although that was a number of years ago. That being said, he came 2nd place in the 2022 World Series. And when SiZe is on fire, you can expect great things. Now this year, SiZe has fought Killer, who did put up a good fight, but did end up losing. The game didn't even stand a chance. And SiZe also had no issues beating a good player like Mojo Jojo. Shockingly though, SiZe waltzed over Fargo with a 7-2 landslide victory. So it's gonna be interesting to see which one of these guys is actually gonna manage to reach the finals and eliminate the other player. Now before we jump into the games, I actually have some pictures of the gaming setups that the players will be playing on. So Marakar's battle station is a decent laptop, you know, nothing too crazy. He does seem to have some serious headphones there, so that'll be very useful for hearing those stealth Comanche. And then we have SiZe's battle station. Nothing too out of the ordinary there, I have to say. Very lovely wallpaper with all the umbrellas. SiZe does not require a 144Hz refresh rate monitor. In fact, why get a monitor arm if you can just use your toolbox? I have to say, very interesting setups from the players. You can see that clearly these guys are 99.99% skill. And I'm sure we're gonna see that tonight. So yes, before we jump into the games, let's have a quick look at the sponsors for this amazing tournament. An astonishing prize pool of $19,000, which is absolutely amazing. So big shout out to the main top sponsors here. I'm just going to mention some of the big ones. There's actually quite a long list there. But the main sponsors here are Relic, aka Baloney with Anderson and Brinicki Group, Oxygen, Finn, Calabri, Antipro, B-Legacy, Ibra, CNCHD, Nemeran, and Red vs. Blue. So these guys together have contributed a large amount of money in order to have this amazing tournament be as great as it is. $19,000. Absolutely insane. The winner of the tournament, whoever wins the finals, gets like $7,000, which is just, it's gorgeous, right? It's gorgeous. Let's see, I think the players are ready and waiting, so I think we can fire up the game. But, of course, as most of you guys know, I will be co-casting with a very nice special person, okay? Some of you are convinced he's actually gonna win the tournament because he's actually a player in the tournament. And I'm talking, of course, about Mr. Xcal. Let's see if Xcal is around, because we did start a little earlier today. He's not around just yet, but we'll see. I'm sure he'll join relatively soon. When he does, you'll see the icon appear on the live stream. So right now, you don't see anything. You just, over here, do we see Legionnaire? Yeah, we see Legionnaire. Xcal will miraculously appear And that's how we're going to do it. So we're going to co-cast here with Mr. Xcal when he jumps in and joins in. So that's going to be great to see as well. Did you guys test? Question mark. We did do a quick lag test just now, which is very much necessary and needed because the players need the best connectivity in order to provide the best games, right? So we did a quick check to see who would be the better host. That does actually make a difference. And we actually got a latency of 13 to 14, which is pretty decent, actually. Pretty good. I checked with the players. I said, what would you say is like a latency that you would be comfortable with? And they said 16 or below is comfortable. And I see Mr. Xcal has joined. Hello, Mr. Xcal. How you doing, man? We cannot hear Mr. Xcal. He is...
Hello. I didn't want to...
There he is.
I didn't want to interrupt you mid-flow there, but hello.
Hello, Mr. Xcal. How you doing, man?
Very good. Got a cup of tea here. Very excited.
Oh, that's good.
Ready for some good games, yeah.
That's right. We got a very nice set here tonight. And who do you think is going to take it? I know you gave us some bits of information last night, but do you stand by what you said last night?
Yeah, I stand by. If people didn't check out your stream yesterday, I stand by what I said then, which was I think Marakar is certainly favourite. I think him and Tom Stepp were two massively strong favourites for the entire World Series, and yeah, Marakar's got through Tom Stepp, so I think he's very favourite this evening. Yeah,
exactly. He actually eliminated Tim Stepp there. Most people, or not most people, but many people thought he actually had a shot at winning the tournament. So would you say that this is kind of like, this shows that there's a potential here for Marakar to take the entire tournament, to actually beat you in the finals?
Absolutely, yeah, absolutely. We've played a little bit privately, and I mean, I guess Marakar and I know what the scores are, but he's winning a lot. Let's put it that way. So yeah, absolutely, he does. Yeah.
All right, I'll soon start screen sharing with you so you can see what's going on. At the moment, we're just doing a lag test. Probably I should screen share during that so we get the best result here. Give me a moment. Don't freak out at the funky control bar malfunction things. They are very funky. Don't worry about it. But yeah, we're just going to do the final lag test here to make sure that everything's going to be okay for the players. Because we want to have as little lag as possible, right? That's the thinking. Let me pull up Gen 2 here so people can see the latency. So latency is showing top left here. So it's 16. Ooh, that is definitely higher than it was before. Might not be the best then. Yeah, it's going up. So I asked the players about a good latency, and they said 16 is basically that cutoff period. Beyond 16, you start to feel it. Like, what's your experience of that?
Yeah. This is literally where we were at yesterday. Myself, Lift with Domi and Blair 9TV. So we actually did lag test prep way earlier in the day, and it was around 16, 17 average, so it was really hard to make a decision, but we went with like everybody as the initial decision with the sort of spoiler that if it gets worse we might have to drop the second streamer, and it got worse. It got worse. We spent most of the start of the set trying to load and spikes and DC screens, so yeah, I understand the players here. I mean, if it stays at like safe 16, then
seems stable actually.
Maybe. Yeah.
We're about a minute in, and we're still here. It's 16 is not too bad.
Yeah.
Going to 17 though. But I mean, I imagine if it's 16, a bit of 17 here and there, maybe a little bit of 18, I assume it'll be okay for them, right? 18, that's going up. Alright, let's quit out. I'll remind the players to restart their game as well, just to make sure we don't get mismatches and things like that. So I will tell the players, restart your game. And I will do so as well. So, yeah, actually everything working okay then, right? Like, you can see everything. I mean, just ignore the weird control bar, right? That was a bit of a weird thing, but that's okay.
You know what? I didn't even notice that because I was still looking at the actual screen share. But yeah, this is like the front row seat at the theatre. This is epic.
Oh, good.
You got the chat. You got yeah.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, this is good.
Yeah, in fact, let's see here. Marakar is actually 56% voted to win it, based on what the viewers have voted. 518 votes. So people definitely think that Marakar is more likely to win it, but quite a few votes still for SiZe. So it's going to be interesting to see.
Actually, it's a lot of votes of don't know.
Yeah.
To be fair, with that amount of
Yeah, but that's normal as well. Like, not everyone not everyone follows the scene as closely, so some people might know Marakar, but they don't know SiZe or something like that. Those things tend to happen quite a bit as well.
Yeah, true.
Alright, so it's gonna be Marakar's choice for a map. Marakar, your map pick. And then it's gonna be Marakar versus SiZe. It's gonna get intense, that's for sure. I see a lot of people in the chat tonight. I see Salahuddin Dabas. How you doing, man? Always great seeing that guy. He's so happy, man. He's always so happy.
He's set a new chat meta with his formulas, actually, and all his emotes or emojis, whatever you call them, yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Okay. Blue Hole is the first map of choice. Okay. Let's do it. Let's find it. Oh, I'm in the 4-player section. Let's go. There it is. All right, nice. Let's see. The players are green and orange. They will stick to those colors, I'm pretty sure. And looks like everybody's ready to go. Okay, let's do it. X-Cal.
Are they going to be... Are they doing the in and out? Yeah, I was just going to say, are they doing the in and out for the armies? Yeah, there you go.
USA Stealth. Okay. All right. Interesting. On this map... That's, I'm gonna be curious about the Stealth General. What about you?
I think it's gonna be a really fun matchup to see. I think Stealth is favoured.
Yeah.
And I think Big SiZe will be happy to come out of this with a 1-1, as it's known, to win one each with Stealth. But yeah, I mean, this can be won both ways, so I think Marakar will be happy with this matchup, seeing this, for sure. Yeah. Especially on this map, because... I haven't actually counted, but there's a lot of oils on this map. I don't know if you see the amount of oils on this map.
Yeah, there's, well, that's the new direction that 0 Hour is going in, right? Maps that are a bit more unique, that offer a bit more to the players. You know, it used to be just Tournament Desert and Tournament Desert clones, but now you have maps with narrow passages and, you know, maps with a lot of money, quite a bit of variation.
Yep.
Okay, just letting A Rider know that he needs to restart. Okay, very good, very good. Marakar also restarting. So the players are focused. They definitely don't want mismatches because, you know, there is that thing where if we have different maps, like if we're not in sync with the amount of maps that we have actively played in our game, then we increase the chance of mismatches. So after the lag test, it's always a good idea to restart. And let's see. Now go Ops, someone go Ops. Hey, right, I can't join. Man, the bugs in this game are amazing, right? So for those of you guys watching and you don't know, because there are 2 players that are not an observer, a 4th person cannot join because it says the game is full, even though this is open. So one of the players needs to go observer, so then the 4th person can join, and then go observer, and then the original guy can go back to his army. It's fun. We should write a book, X-Cal. What do you think? It would be 0 Hour's bestseller.
It's also what makes it so quirky and lovable, I think. The game is what's kept it going, yeah.
Well, the thing is, we're getting wiser and wiser every year. We know what all the bugs are, and we can maneuver around them very nicely. So, yeah. Okay, let's see if the players are ready to go for the first match of this semi-finals. Marakar versus SiZe. Let's see it happening, boys. First match. Here we go. Let's see, Mr. Big SiZe as the normal USA in the bottom left. And all the way on the top right. You want to do this one?
Yeah, it's Marakar with the GLA Stealth. And he's in green, which is a new colour for him, of course. I think previously he's been in the cyan, hasn't he? The turquoise, but now
yeah,
the green
true.
of vivid is, you know, almost, if you want to call it that. Yeah,
It's true, but actually, Marakar has been playing as green for the whole duration of the World Series, actually. So maybe it's like next level planning and thinking and manipulation of the mind of the opponent. Could be. Spy drone is going to get detected here once that tunnel goes up. So that's a bit unfortunate there for Mr. Big Size. Workers going to the oils. And those are coming in for the early crush. Ooh, nice save. Rangers
that's
spreading out.
It's pretty big that SiZe misclicked that. Yeah, I think he saw that worker. But missing that is actually bigger than it looks, because Marakar can bring a follow-up tech now and put an RPG in that building. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. You see War Factory going up. So we have the nice dual barracks out of SiZe. He wants to get those oils, which of course is a very nice stable income that he will have. First technical is out here from Marakar. And that will probably reinforce that bunker, like you said. There we go. And that worker can now freely build a tunnel. And things will start getting a little more aggressive. Terrorists get dropped off, going for the barracks. And technical gets laser locked here. Could have been saved potentially, but he loses it. There was a worker in there as well that dies. And we have the oil captures coming in here for Mr. Big Size. Those are at the top here. Gets gunned down. Marakar paying attention. SiZe probably hoping to do some crushes of workers. But none could be found.
This is actually quite a conservative oil grab build from SiZe, because what a lot of players do as USA here is they either drop the opponent base oil, because there's a bunker near the home oils in the base, which is super annoying to take, or they drop like one of the corners. And SiZe has been, I think, really safe actually. He's just only taken a few oils, he's taking bunkers and...
Yeah, SiZe actually took an extra supply as well, so... He's not as committed to the oils as you would normally see with USAs, I guess. And another terror tech, this time going for the power. New power plant going up here for Mr. SiZe. And a wasted technical here of Marakar. You see, Marakar trying to get some middle money as well. And what's this? Why is this Humvee getting wasted? What's happening? Why? I think the players might be a little bit nervous, if I have to guess. Both of them are making a couple mistakes here and there.
Yeah, that is a very loaded bunker.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But also losing a Humvee like that early on really hurts for the USA. You don't want to lose your Humvees, especially in a situation like that where it's completely unavoidable. And here we go. Technical comes in. Is that a terror tech? Is that a terror tech? Yes, it is! Does it find the War Factory and the supply? Yeah, it gets the War Factory. Not too bad, not too bad. But almost got the supply there. Probably if he force fired a little closer, it would have made the difference. But of course, you don't want to bug out your terrorists. So they kind of do that as well from time to time. So far, the income is looking pretty matched. And we're having some lag spikes. Uh-oh. Let me switch on...
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that's 40 latency I see there. That is pretty painful. Wonder if one of the players is going to bring it up.
Now this is where your bar, your overlay, is very, very interesting. Because based on the start, from my point of view, I'm thinking Marakar is way ahead, right? In terms of he's reset the War Factory, he's taken the map. But actually, just until... literally the last few seconds, SiZe was actually up in economy.
Yeah, it's true. There's a damage, or there's a little rebel here. It's not gonna make it. But yeah, SiZe doesn't seem that committed to the oils. Like, only now he's sort of just like, yeah, let's go check out what's happening in the corner.
I like the way he's got flashbangs though. He's flushed out the buildings in the bottom right, and he can take that over because I think that is a strength of GLA to fight around the buildings, but SiZe, yeah, he's removing that.
Ooh, that is nice, man. Wow, he just took out a whole load of missile defenders there. Oh, so good.
Is that like 7 or 8? 7 or 8 MDs there?
Yeah, that's really not bad. It just feels like the players are slightly disconnected with their units. The latency could play a part in this. Let me have a look again. We're back to 16, so I guess it was just a lag spike. And we're getting another lag spike. Yeah, this is not good. And Marakar's strat seems to be just to take out the war factories. At this point, SiZe should just get more war factories because, you know, he's running kind of low.
I mean, normally the meta is the USA at some point wants to move out with the Vs before the stealth gets all the juicy palace tech, the buggies, the Jarman, the black markets and stuff. But Marakar's just constantly resetting that, and I think it is totally planned. You know, he's resetting those war factories on purpose just to buy him time to get to that later stage of the game.
Yeah. Oh, the crushes! Man, I have to say, Marakar has been very good at killing all these missile defenders here of SiZe. But yeah, we are starting to see some buggies, so the pressure is mounting for SiZe. He needs to do something here, because if Marakar has the income he has, and is going to keep producing rocket buggies and quads, then eventually he will just be able to overrun SiZe, no matter what SiZe has, no matter if SiZe has search and destroy. So SiZe needs a game plan here, or else he's kind of going to lose this right here, right now. No rocket buggy ammo upgrade yet. We got still quite a few technicals. Let's see if it's going to be quad production soon. I imagine so. Just to try and have a bit more of a beefier army. But not yet.
I think by now, if you're the USA, you want to be having like about 10 Tovies plus 2 or 3 war factories that you're rallying across the map at this point, looking to clear it out. So SiZe's army is definitely smaller than he would like it right now, but he's focusing on map control though. He's down in this corner, taking this position. Yeah,
but I don't know. I can't see this working out. It's a bit of a strange move from SiZe, because the Stealth General, if he's going to be left alone, the Stealth General will just get a strong army, a lot of rocket buggies, and then you can just take out a lot of the Humvees.
You'll have to keep your eye on Marakar's if he's made any hijackers, because I know that he's going to want to get a dozer at some point.
Well, he's actually
keep our eye on that.
He's actually making a lot of rocket buggies, but he hasn't gotten the rocket buggy ammo. Oh, there we go. He got it right now. Okay. But yeah, look at this. This is just a situation that the USA will just lose. There's no way he can deal with the rocket buggies. There's a Jarman as well in case a Burton shows up, but we don't even have a strategy center out of SiZe. SiZe looks like he was...
The Jarman did go down there, but yeah...
Yeah, but look at how much it costs SiZe to do that.
Yeah, painful.
And you mentioned it, the hijacker. There we go. The army steal. Or at least the power. Let's see, what did we actually get? We got... Oh, we do have an army steal. We have a command center going up. We have a power scaffold in the back here. So that's going to be, like... The longer this is going on, the more certain it is that Marakar is going to take it.
Yeah.
He took the other dozer just for the lulz here.
Oh, that's hilarious. Give SiZe his due, though. I think he's done alright in this opening game, considering this is Marakar's map, and I do think stealth is stronger here. But there will be a bit of pressure on him in the reverse, for sure.
Yeah, but to be honest, seeing how SiZe has played this, it just feels very passive. I feel like SiZe could have been more aggressive, and more harassment. You even mentioned it, like the dozer drop to get the oil and start harassing here. He didn't do that.
Yeah.
And because he's given Marakar all this space, all this breathing room, we can see that Marakar is totally enjoying this. He's just getting everything he can. He's getting USA command center here. He's getting a Scud Storm as well. Like, he's having a great time here. He's pumping out quads. He's pumping out rocket buggies. We finally see the S&D, but I mean, that's just a little too late here from SiZe, because how can he deal with an army like this? I just don't see any way how he can do that.
Stealth on power as well. The time you maybe clear one tiny position, it's going to sprout up somewhere else in another position almost quicker than you can clear it. It's rough at this point.
And look at the income difference, man. Marakar more than double the income. I mean, I just can't see. The biggest problem, I think, for SiZe is these rocket buggies. There's no easy way for him to kill these. He could try maybe Tomahawk or something, but I mean, even that against a guy like Marakar, you're not going to be able to pull that off. Quad's now pushing in on the left-hand side, and there's nothing here. Humvees immediately have to get into position, and that sort of exposes SiZe from this angle here. So it allows Marakar to push on this side, which he then does. Oh, man. SiZe in a lot of trouble here.
I got a quick little input about the map for you, because the map maker told me this, which I think is quite cute. So you know these artillery platforms in the middle?
Yeah, I know they don't work.
On these little mountains.
And I know that it's a feature.
No, they do. No, apparently they do work, and they have more range if you manually click them.
Yeah.
And Marakar was manually clicking it there, Marakar, because it was actually firing. So he's doing all these actions, and he's still finding time to manually click the artillery platform. It's quite funny.
Yeah. To be honest, I'm not a big fan of something like that, because it's like one of those things that you just have to know about a map. It's not something that everybody will know if they play it for the first time. But, you know, it's up to the map maker to add some extra things in there. And you're right, it is positioned very high, so it does have a bit of extra range. Yeah, look, like now, he's trying to force fire it. We do see quite some Humvees here, so SiZe isn't doing too bad. But there's still 3 Scudstorms to worry about as well, so... Push on the right-hand side here, quads and buggies. That's all the Stealth General needs, just quads and buggies. And if they match the firepower of the Humvees, they should be coming out ahead. Marakar taking this section here is actually a big blow. Question is, can SiZe clear out this top left section as a response? But not that many Humvees remaining here. He's trying to do a push down the center. To be honest, Marakar floating there. He should spend his cash, get some more units.
Are there still a few spikes here and there? Lag spikes? Or is it sort of stabilized?
27. That's
it's quite
crazy.
High, isn't it? Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah. I suspect that we might switch it to 1 observer instead of 2.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I understand the second streamer could get upset with that. We had to do that yesterday, but you also, as a player, you want to have at least a number that you find is fairly playable in terms of micro. So yeah, I understand the players if they request that.
Well, at the end of the day, this is a 1v1 tournament with a prize pool of $19,000. That is something serious. Yeah. So we should treat it seriously as well for the players. So I do suspect we're going to have a conversation with the players now on the lag. But definitely well played to Marakar, and I do feel like SiZe made a couple of mistakes here and there. What do you think? Yeah, I mean, SiZe himself will say that it's not his favourite matchup, USA GLA. I think Marakar was very convincing there.
But SiZe, yeah, I think too passive in the early game, and then let's give Marakar credit as well. He didn't allow SiZe to even build up and push out. I think that was the problem. But yeah, SiZe has to take this, I think. He has to try and get it to 1-1 here with the stronger army. Otherwise, it's going to be a difficult set. You don't want to go 2-0 down on the opening map. So yeah, this is going to be an interesting one, the reverse here.
Shall I ask the players about the latency? Because I'm pretty sure... Oh, Marakar is already writing in Discord.
It's already...
Yeah. Do we call for 1 streamer? So Marakar wants to switch it to 1 streamer. To be honest, I think that's inevitable. And if we still have more lag spikes, we might switch it to 0 observers, and we switch it to replay cast. Because something like this, the lag spikes going as high as 40-something, and towards the end there, a stable latency of 28. For those of you guys watching, what does that latency mean? Is that ping? Like, are these people really that sensitive? No, it's actually in-game frames. That's what the latency is. So, since the game runs on 30 frames per second, if the latency is 30, it means it's a 1 full second delay, okay? So, if we have a latency of 40, that's almost a second and a half before your unit obeys the instruction. So, yeah. Pretty painful.
Yeah.
So SiZe asks for 1 streamer. Marakar asks for 1 streamer. Let's see. If it goes to 1 streamer, I assume that it's us that we're gonna continue, right?
Yeah. GameReplays, I think, have publicly announced that the priority is always the English streamer.
Okay.
As it is a predominantly English website, so yeah, for sure you'll be carrying on.
Okay.
And I do actually think they listed that in the allocation. I think they put you streamer 1 and then streamer 2 is normally trying to be inclusive for some of the other communities, because obviously it's great if for the other communities if they get a stream in Arabic or whatever, but yeah, unfortunately latency has to take priority for the players, so yeah.
Yeah, I think it's very understandable. Like I said, the prize pool is what it is, and these are the best players in the world right now fighting, so we need to give them the best sort of, I don't know, ability to perform their art, so to speak, right? It's... If we cap that, that would probably not be good on our end. I see Antipro is also discussing with the players. Antipro is part of the organize. Is he an organizer? I think so, right?
Yeah, he's part of the team, isn't he? He's not the captain as such. Phoenix has taken on the wheel as such this year, but he's a senior staff member, I think, who helps out every year, and of course a sponsor of the World Series. So shout out to Antipro, yeah. Yeah. I actually really like what Anti's doing there. I think it takes away the pressure from the players to say, sorry, we want one streamer. I like that he's actually making the decision almost for them. Because I was feeling bad about that yesterday. You know, you don't want to be hated on by an entire channel for saying sort of it's a bit laggy, sorry guys. Whereas if you've got like a referee who says, yeah, we're well over 20 now, sorry about that, then I do like that. So yeah, well done Antipro there. Yeah, it's not great, but it is what it is. I think it's only the best way forward. And on the bright side, that has been handled pretty quick and efficiently. I think also Phoenix coming in there as well. Whereas there was a lot of back and forth yesterday with lag tests and trying to make a decision. So, but I appreciate the host can't be present at all times during every single set. I know that's not easy. Yeah. Guys, F in chat for A-Rider94. He wanted to stream, he wanted to cast. But unfortunately, he'll have to switch it up to replays. The replays do automatically get posted to the Gentool website, so it's available for everyone to download as soon as the matches are finished. So at least he can do that. But still, I can imagine that it's frustrating for him because he wanted to be part of the live scene. But I think at the end of the day, we're making the right call here, because we should give these players the best environment possible. Yeah, and I think obviously he's not happy now with what he's writing, but all I will say, I'm playing the violin a little bit here. I did the Dominator Kiltol cast, I think, in round 2, and they sort of said it was too laggy after one game, and so I had to replay cast the entire set, and the first game took like an hour. So I was live for an hour, just like, you know, playing a couple of games, just waiting for that, so, yeah. Yeah, I had it rough too. I'll disable the ping thing for now, and I'll pull it up in about 5 minutes, so we'll see what it is stable then. A-Rider is a bit annoyed. He's saying, how is it my fault? It's not necessarily that it's someone's fault, it's just how the game is programmed. The more players are active in a match, exponentially the data usage goes up, so you will have much more chance of lag. So that's how that works. So apologies there to A-Rider, but it is what it is. Unfortunately, there's not much we can do about this. But yes, let's focus on match number 2. Marakar versus SiZe. This time we have Marakar as the USA down below, and top right we have Stealth General for SiZe. Do you think SiZe is going to do better in this match, Mr. Xcal? Yeah, I think he likes his GLA. I think SiZe is a nightmare to play against when he gets tunnels in different locations and sort of does some harassment with quads and stuff, but I think the early game's going to be important here, because if Marakar gets on an absolute ton of oils and he's doing that drop I was potentially talking about here, then it could get rough for SiZe pretty quickly, so let's see. Yeah. That's a very painful deny at 93%. Interesting. Okay, workers actually... Wait, no! Oh my god. Marakar, no! Is it going to chase him down? Oh, it's going in the building. But this does really slow down the map control of SiZe. And over here as well. My god, every tunnel is getting denied here. Yeah. That worker is going down. Oh, man.
And this gets denied as well. There is literally no tunnel up for Mr. SiZe here. That's insane. This is the only tunnel, the one next to the oils. That's the only tunnel that SiZe got up. That being said, he is getting his oils now. And he does have... Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Oh, my word.
Of course we have
a
SiZe tunnel going up next to the bunker as well. But I think Marakar spotted it.
If that actually gets up, though, that would be just such signature size. Now, Marakar... Okay, he's aware, yeah. I was going to say, is he just...
Yeah. No, not quite. But still, you know, A for effort, 82%. Probably Marakar was like, what? Oh, man. SiZe doing great things. Let's see, Terrace moves in to try and get the dozer, but dozer should escape in time. Tunnel going up over here. And finally, we see this tunnel completing. But the building has been taken here by Marakar. Very nice to at least deny this. Because even if this gets destroyed, you know, it can't immediately be occupied with RPGs of SiZe. So that will help a little bit. Oil's coming...
Oh, he's got a Tox Tractor in the middle. He's actually flushed that out.
Oh, yeah. He did. Yeah, nice, nice, nice.
Yeah.
Technical gets denied here. Marakar with the good laser locks. And Toxin Tractor retreats. But wait a minute. We have a little guy waving his arms. That could actually get a couple here. Where's the force fire? Dude, where's the force fire? Oh, man. That actually hurts a little. Definitely did some good damage. But
SiZe might be trying to get that sneaky tunnel up. There's an orange dot in the south.
Yeah. You got a technical there, and looks like he will succeed. Do we have flashbangs? No, we don't. So this is going to be a little annoying to clear. He could use a Chinook and do a Ranger drop, but the tunnel is established. Here we go. Quad coming out. How's the production looking like here of SiZe? We got one arms dealer, but quite a few units here just chilling. They're all going in the tunnel right now. Let's see if SiZe can make it happen. Takes out a dozer, and the War Factory here is a little exposed.
If he's not got flashbangs, this is going to be an absolute nightmare to clear. I think SiZe is actually doing this, yeah. This is signature SiZe. I mean, I don't even know how he got that first worker there. Did you see it?
No, I didn't see it. I just saw the minimap. I was like, why is that orange?
Yeah.
Like, SiZe is the only guy who can pull off things like that. He just somehow waltzes through someone's base with a worker. No one notices. And look at what's happening here. SiZe is definitely getting Marakar in a bit of a chokehold situation. Even capturing the supply. This is not looking good for Marakar. That being said, Marakar does have the oils here, does have oil here. So Marakar's income is still pretty decent. And he actually captures the building. Second tunnel going up.
Oh my word, yeah.
And do we see a target on the dozer? And another dozer goes down.
He should kill that reactor with the quad to get veterancy on that quad as well.
Yep. Oh, targets down the Humvee right away. Let's check the latency real quick. It's 12. Okay, that definitely is better. So, yeah.
I mean, SiZe, although he gets laughed at for floating sometimes, he's actually very precise with his micro. And this is SiZe when, for me, I think he's very scary. When he gets these tunnels up and he's pushing with his units here. Yeah, it's very well done. It's really impressive, yeah.
And he switched it up to 2 arms dealers, which is good. So he can keep that pressure going here and make things a bit difficult for Marakar. We also see this building taken and a limping rebel probably going to capture the oil. So once the oils die, that is definitely game. That is Marakar out. And as it stands, Marakar just has a real hard time getting the firepower necessary to deal with these attacks from SiZe.
This is a leak which I don't think Marakar can patch up. He's not going to clear this position, and he's going to gradually get overwhelmed here. Yeah.
The SiZe tunnel strikes again, right?
I don't know how he does it. It is definitely his trademark. I don't know how he does it.
Yeah.
Sometimes I've tried it, and I'm just like, oh, my worker's been instantly found. I just don't know how he does it. Yeah.
With this rebel, yeah, he's gonna capture this CC. Oh man. There is that Crusader. Why doesn't he kill it? You got 2 quads. Dude, this guy actually could have done a lot more. Because if it forced the CC cell, that would have put even more pressure on Marakar. Because the amount of dozers Marakar has built and lost is absurd. If the CC goes down, it'd be huge.
That is also the sort of thing, by the way, which is a little bit tilting if you're on the receiving end of that. Now, I know 100% SiZe doesn't mean it in that way, but if your CC's getting captured by a rebel in game number 2, you're definitely a little bit annoyed by that. It's like what some players do with a CC in the base, you know? It's as annoying as that, I think. From SiZe, but of course he doesn't mean it, but it's just funny, yeah.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, you're in it to win it, you know? If something can deal a good amount of damage, you know, a simple rebel can do a lot. And we see the destruction of the oil, so... We did see an A10 coming in, trying to take out the tunnels, but only one of them went down, or 2 of them went down. And a strat center, okay, Marakar going straight for a strat center. Probably because SiZe is just sticking to tier 1 GLA units. Does he have a palace? He's getting 50%. SiZe's income is matching that of Marakar, though. So SiZe does need to remain effective with his units. If he starts to waste them, then Marakar could potentially turn this around. Units coming on the left-hand side.
Quads.
Oh, wow. Yeah, this is it. This is game. This is game.
The SiZe quads are the other signature. The joke is they have like a damage and an armor buff, the SiZe quads. Yeah, that's the meme.
Yeah, maybe they do. Yeah. Now, all of Marakar's base fits in this screen right now. This is all he's got left, and there is just a quad army to deal with here. And no supply collection here from Marakar. There's an oil on the left. It's going to get taken out. So far, SiZe kicking ass, which I think is very much needed for SiZe, seeing how the first match was quite the, I would say, almost smooth, easy victory for Marakar there. So the fact that he can bring it to a 1-1, that definitely helps with the motivation.
Yeah, and I think SiZe has been on the front foot this entire game as well. I mean, he lost a couple of early workers to the control there, but I mean, ever since then, he's been in control of this game. Really impressive, yeah. I was actually expecting a 2-0 here when I saw the matchup, so...
Really?
Yeah, I think this is heating up for a juicy set. It's bad for me, because I've got some side bets on the line here.
You're supposed to be impartial, Excal.
Oh, so, yeah. Well, I will be in my commentary, but, yeah. Privately, it's bad for me, this, yeah.
Hey, Excal, you know how SiZe won? with a SiZe tunnel. Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
That's the new meta, by the way, for the people in the chat.
Yeah.
0-hour betting has become a thing. Not to promote that or anything, but there we go.
Yeah. Well, there are the prediction things, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Prediction contests and whatnot. Yeah. Extra little side things. Yeah.
Well, I have to say, I'm kind of happy to see that SiZe managed to pick up this game so quickly, right? Like, he got that tunnel, and immediately he's like, okay, I've got an advantage. I'm going to make use of that. And I guess that's one of the specialties of SiZe. Once he knows he has an advantage, he doesn't quickly let go of that advantage. And Marakar was just having a bit of a hard time dealing with that.
Yep.
Let's see.
That position, though, I mean, it's just so tough to clear. He took the bunker, he repaired the bunker, he's lining up tunnels there. Yeah. Just a nightmare to clear that position, yeah. Nicely done.
Yeah, that little bunker there made such a difference. Alright, so it's gonna be map choice for SiZe. The score is 1-1. This is a best of 13, race to 7 victories. And the winner will actually go to the finals. So, you know, no pressure. You know. Let's see which map SiZe wants to go for.
He likes Mountain Mayhem. There you go.
Mountain Mayhem. Let's do it.
There you go. Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I'd like to see SiZe pick as well? And again, this is not good for me and my side bets, but I'd like him to pick Tournament Desert. I'd like him to pick Tournament Desert, you know, because me and him, we're grannies. We've played that map probably more than most, and I think if SiZe is being tactical, I think it ought to be a map he picks, personally.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's got more experience on that than Marakar, so...
Makes sense.
Maybe that'll come into his thinking, and we'll see.
Yeah, it makes sense, because, you know, SiZe has been around for a long time, and he's won a number of World Series. I think the last one he won was it 2015? I don't know. But I think he went as far back as like 2006 or something. He won the World Series as well.
If nickname's in the chat, he'll know all the years. I think the World Series started in 2010. I think that was the first one because I won that.
2010.
Yeah.
I think there was something before though, because I did some research and some things, and I think the first thing started already happening in 2005, like the first sort of tournaments. But let's see how this match is going to play out. We got Mr. Big SiZe as normal USA, and he's going to face off against Marakar, the tank general, and a little cash crate. So this cash crate is 1,000 bucks. So that's nice extra starting cash. So, and B Legacy comes in with 10 gifted memberships. Thank you very much, good sir. Let's see how SiZe is going to play here. We've got the standard dual supply. What would you say is the most important thing for the USA to get right when you're facing a tank general like Marakar in this situation?
I think you've got to be on top of your micro is the main thing, whether you're doing no eco, which neither player actually likes to do, so it's interesting that SiZe is playing standard here. We'll see what Marakar does in the reverse. But yeah, essentially the V micro, which is why I think some maybe less experienced players tend to really struggle with USA against tank, because if your Vs are like dying to single gats, then it's a problem. Whereas, you know, a Marakar or a SiZe could kill almost infinite gats with 2 Humvees and an ambulance, so yeah.
Well, we see triple supply coming out of Marakar here, so he's planning to pump out the units. Let's see if SiZe can hold. Where he's getting an interesting firebase here that will help cover quite a bit of area. I think because it's on elevated ground, it's got a little bit of extra range as well. And the first Humvee moves out, probably hoping to find Redguard that are not there. And here comes that micro that you were talking about, that important micro. Of course, vetted GAT tanks deal more damage than regular GAT tanks, so SiZe has to be very careful here.
I might learn something again. Oh. That's a sneaky GAT. Do you know the values? How much more damage do they get? Do you know that? I don't.
If you have veterancy on a GAT tank or any unit, you get 10% increased damage. I think 10% increased attack speed as well. Something like that.
Oh.
And 10% more health. Something like that.
Right.
So veterancy, if you add it all up, does a lot. So a Vet 3 unit is insane. Like, they are very powerful. GAT tank moving around the back here. Spinning up the GAT. Nice to see. It's going to make it even harder for SiZe to deal with here. Very nice micro. He saves the Humvee. Doesn't take much damage either. He had an ambo ready as well. And SiZe a bit hesitant. He's not sure what to do at this stage. He's getting a Crusader. Wouldn't surprise me if we see maybe a strat center at some point, because I think he needs to do something to attack. At this point, it looks like he's playing too defensive. He's just worried about what's coming.
And has Marakar gone for propaganda, or has he gone for airfield?
He's going for prop.
Definitely propaganda, okay, yeah.
Yeah. Marakar is planning to be very aggressive here, but I don't know. I feel like
SiZe's strat definitely feels late to me. It does feel late. He needs that S&D.
There's no strat center, there's no oil capture. He's just getting a bunch of units out as though he's expecting early waves, but those early waves aren't coming because Marakar was focusing on getting a prop center. So because of that, SiZe is maybe in a bit of trouble here. Didn't capture the RT platform, for example. That could have been useful in a situation like this. And we have a push on the left-hand side from SiZe.
Marakar's actually going back there, interestingly. That's, I think, good for SiZe, because these are quite loaded Vs. He's getting some good damage done here. He was actually spamming Crusaders at home, so I think SiZe wanted to go into a bit of a base damage situation, but for Marakar to go back here, I think that actually favors SiZe.
Yeah, I think we're seeing some mistakes here. Marakar did not expect this, that's for sure. SiZe just waltzed straight into the base. And we have a dozer in the back. Prop center gets destroyed, which is very important here. And that dozer's gone. Is that the last dozer? There's another dozer over here. Slightly exposed, but this Humvee over here might just scout it. That being said, though, SiZe is not exactly famous for being a dozer hunter, like, you know, my co-caster. So probably this guy's fine. He has nothing to worry about.
SiZe is very pure, yeah.
Yeah.
He is.
But he got himself some good XP from this.
That's very good damage. He's literally reset an airfield, a prop, and now he's on S&D behind that.
Yeah, Lotus captured an oil there. Crusaders moving in as well. Just plain Crusaders, nothing else. Could be a bit risky because there are still ECMs out. We have another airfield. Airfield did get destroyed, but a new one getting reestablished here by Mr. Marakar. On the left-hand side, we see a bit of a push. This could also be a bit dangerous. Oh, the Humvee just gets away. I don't think that SiZe sees this. Oh,
but
man.
SiZe might end the game with what's going to Marakar's base right now. There's a blob of, what is it, Crusaders and a couple of full Vs there.
Yeah, but there are ECMs. I imagine that with some good ECM micro, Marakar could get pretty far cleaning this up. So the ECMs are a bit out of position, I think. But down below, this is looking a bit annoying. The Gat tanks will take quite some time to destroy a building, and if those are repairs, I don't know if they are even capable of destroying it.
It's actually a very tense situation now. SiZe has got to really be on point with these Vs.
SiZe is... yeah, he's not close enough to level 3. Wait, is that his last dozer, actually? Oh! SiZe? Oh, never mind. Okay, we good. Oh, MiG's actually now as well here for Mr. Marakar. Command center going up. Good call. We have Black Napalm. And that makes it, again, harder for SiZe to push, because 2 MiGs will instantly kill a Humvee here. And there's no anti-air.
He's engaging, I think, down in the south. Oh, we lost his strat, though.
Yeah, that's gonna hurt. ECM comes in. Oh, no. This is very painful here. And the Gat tank's still alive. Still gonna continue causing problems here for SiZe. I don't think SiZe expected that little push to be so effective. He still has some Crusaders. They got hit by a napalm strike from the MiGs.
That's it.
That's it.
That's it, yeah.
Marakar's got it.
SiZe, I think he had a chance.
He did.
I think he really had a chance there, SiZe, but I think spent too long dealing with that, like, Gat flank. And maybe was too focused on pushing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a nice Burton here, but it's not going to be enough. Yeah. SiZe definitely did some good effort there. And I have to say, I think Marakar just totally did not expect that push on the left-hand side. And if SiZe did a little bit more damage, it could have actually resulted in a victory for him, potentially. GG says SiZe, and that is Marakar taking the victory here. 2-1 is the score.
You have been defeated.
That was a good game, and sometimes that's why it's nice to not see a no eco from the USA, because they play out with Crusaders and interesting little flanks going on like that. But yeah, I think that was a big win, that.
Yeah, you can see...
SiZe's tank is no joke, let's put it that way.
Well, we can see that Marakar here collected a lot more cash, so him starting with the triple supply there did help him out. We saw him going for a prop as well as an airfield, so Marakar had the cash to spend. And yeah, it was interesting that SiZe got as far as he did, in my opinion. Especially seeing how he opened up the game. Just seemed a little passive. But then he just went for it with his Humvee army and put a lot of pressure on Marakar. So yeah, nicely played to Marakar getting the victory there. Alright, let's see. Mr. Big SiZe needs to go to the bathroom. Uh-oh.
He has specified what for, though, because sometimes he can disappear for a while. Yeah.
It's true, it's true. Yeah, he's saying he's going to the bathroom, but we all know he's doing push-ups, he's downing Red Bulls, and all those things. That's probably what he's doing, right? That's probably what he's doing. Actually, I spoke with Marakar very briefly before we started the stream. I said, Marakar, you know, like, you ready to go? Did you eat all your Snickers bars and did you drink all your coffees? And he's like, no, I do not drink coffee. I'm like, whoa, okay.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
What about you? Do you drink coffee?
Oh, yeah. For sure, yeah.
Before big games like these, like, are we talking a pint or...
No, I had a coffee before the lift truck semi-final, yeah.
Yeah, I can imagine, right?
But I try to like limit it at 3 a day. I try not to go more than that. But sometimes it happens, long work days or whatever. Yeah.
Well, still, it's interesting in my opinion that, you know, it's for some people it helps a lot, for other people it doesn't. So Marakar doesn't need it. It's he's naturally caffeinated, so that's how he provides us with the GGs, I guess. Let's see, USA versus USA. Now, SiZe is supposed to be tank. There we go. And then we'll continue with the next match. We've had 3 games so far. The score is 2-1 for Marakar. It's going to be interesting to see if SiZe can bring it to 2-2. Would you say that Tank General is favored in this map, in this matchup?
I think it honestly can just depend on the micro. I think it can go both ways on this one, yeah.
You would say no eco is probably a good idea?
I think it could be good here because the rush distance is not that big. There's no like buildings or anything blocking your path, so I think it could be good, yeah.
Alright, well, let's see. We have Marakar in the green as USA versus SiZe in the top left. This very nice, big, long map. And we have the Tank General for him. Let's see what he's going to do. I'm curious to see if he's also going to go for the triple supply. It's quite interesting, because for those of you who don't know, you can actually build a supply center on this end and a supply center on this end, because there's actually multiple piles here. So the supply trucks will just pick a pile and start collecting from there. If you're really crazy, you can build 3 supply centers if you want. Probably not a good idea, but you can do so, you know. But with the supply docks, you can only build 1 supply, these big ones. So a slight advantage there for the China player, because supply centers are a lot cheaper. So they're only 1,500, and then a supply truck is 600. So the total package is 2,100, whereas for USA it's 3,200. So it's a lot more pricey. So you don't see that as often from the USAs. And we do in fact see the no eco out of Marakar. Let's see what he's going to do here.
This is where some of the active 1v1 players need to... oh!
That's...
okay, that's different. That's different.
A vanilla USA Patriot. Okay. Okay.
I was gonna say this is where some of the active 1v1 players in the chat need to tease Marakar, because he's often making fun of no eco, but he's doing it himself now. But he's actually doing a different variation, to be fair. He's dropping the Patriot, something you don't see every day.
No, definitely not. I mean, against a Tank General? I would imagine that this might not be the most effective, but here we are. He's denying the income.
That's quite an old response, old school response, what SiZe is doing there, which is literally sell the supply and build it away from the Patriot.
Yeah, but the Patriot could still force fire the building here or the building here, so it's not like it's useless now.
No.
It can still harass.
It will still come down to that V. If SiZe kills that V, he's going to feel good about himself.
Yeah, quite a few gats, and the V is kind of cornered, has to back off. But Marakar, what has he got in the meantime? He's getting another Humvee up. And still on 1 supply. He needs to do something here. He needs to push. He needs to do some damage, because the longer he waits, more SiZe is going to be ahead, because SiZe still has more income. He has to pick off these gats here. We need to see some crazy good micro. Oh, too close. It's gonna be, let's quickly check the latency here. Ah, loses.
Yeah, I could see that was, that looked too close to me.
Yeah, loses a Humvee. That being said, these are all very wounded Gat tanks, but just check the latency, it's at 13, so that is, that's pretty decent. So, yeah. SiZe retreating now, trying to repair his units. Meanwhile, at the top, there's still this dozer. Like, the dozer is also just chilling here. We see a troop crawler. And just a troop crawler, nothing else. And a Crusader moving in as well.
Just out of interest on those red guard. Yeah, he did, okay. Yeah.
He's gonna go for the dozer first, and then probably he's gonna get a second troop crawler. Oh, no need, he'll get it, he'll get it. Crusader's gonna be a little annoying here, though. But yeah, we're not seeing oil captures. We see a Gat tank snuck in the back here, delaying the supply collection here. So Marakar is just in a bit of trouble financially. He went for the no eco, but has he really dealt enough damage here to SiZe?
I actually think SiZe is responding really well here to this.
Gat tanks moving in.
When that prop gets up, it's a little bit of a death sentence. They just need a couple of ECMs out, and that's the end of the no eco. The more the game runs right now, and SiZe is just buying time here, then the more it's a win for SiZe, yeah.
Look how much income difference we have here. It's actually... Is it going to 0 cash per minute here? Oh my god. Oh my god. That is
I actually
painful.
don't think. I think Marakar should have sacrificed his Chinooks. I think going back to deal with that one Gat's the worst thing you can do here. I think there's a point where you just have to say, right, I'm going to win with these 2Vs, hunt the dozers, and then you just infinitely micro and kill Gats, you know, until you win the game. I think you can't go back chasing one Gat like that. But having said that, very nicely done from SiZe. Really well defended.
Yeah, I'm definitely feeling a bit bad here for Marakar. He was planning to do that no eco. He had a nice start with that Chinook drop with the dozer up top, but he just started to struggle for money. And SiZe, his income was just getting better and better. And he was hanging on quite nicely there. So yeah, inevitably it's a victory for SiZe because, you know, money makes a huge difference.
Yep.
Let's see the total cash collected here. Okay, it's slightly off because I was in the You Are Victorious screen, but for sure, I saw at a few points that we had triple the income for SiZe compared to Marakar. So, yeah, it's basically over in a situation like that. Unless Marakar can instantly come back and figure out a way to annihilate a big chunk of the base, it's just over. Oil Rampage is the next map. Very nice one. I'm hoping for GLAs. I always like watching GLAs on this map. What about you?
Yeah, I mean, they always play out, I think, usually to a mid-game, late-game, which makes it fun.
Yeah, lots of Scud Storks. Alright, let's see what the armies are gonna be. We're gonna do in and out, so we're gonna jump into the game, and then we're gonna go back out and start again. GLA Air Force.
Oh, wow.
Okay, on this map, that's gonna be... Wow. Okay, interesting.
You have been defeated.
That is definitely gonna be interesting. GLA Air Force. Huh. I can't actually... Like, who would you say it would be the better army here? Because I'm having a hard time figuring that one out here. Because both armies have their advantages and disadvantages, right?
They do. I think Air should win here both ways, but it's certainly not, like, easy to do it. But I feel like if the Air player makes less mistakes, then they're more likely to win. But absolutely, this could go both ways. And it's also a very nice matchup on this map as well.
Yeah, for sure. If the... I don't know, just my feeling is if we get a lot of oil captures coming out from the GLAs, it could get very intense. I imagine the air just has to come in very fast and very aggressive, right? To make sure that that doesn't happen, to try and reduce the expansion. But let's see, the score is 2-2. We got Marakar down left as the normal GLA. And all the way in the top right on this nice long map is Mr. Big SiZe as the Air Force. So the map is Oil Rampage. It'll be interesting to see what the players are going to go for. We've got the standard dual barracks here for the GLA. Do we sometimes see a triple barracks?
We only see that on Goldfish streams.
Only on Goldfish streams, right? Plenty of hijackers and rebels. That's true, that's true.
Actually, doesn't he do 4 barracks, though? I've seen him do more than 3, I think.
Yeah, I think he goes for 4. It's the more the merrier is basically what his strat comes down to. Let's see, we got SiZe coming in with a dozer drop. He's gonna try and deny either some map control or make sure that the oils don't get captured by Mr. Marakar. See Marakar here trying to get a tunnel up. Is that those are gonna go for the worker? No, it's not. Going straight to the back here. Got a terrorist out from Marakar as well. So Marakar is expecting a dozer drop or something naughty to come his way. Barracks being thrown down here by SiZe. Chinook flies in. Gonna do some cash collecting.
Ooh, that's... Yeah, that was... Marakar thought that was I think a dozer drop. He's not aware of the barracks in the corner.
Yeah.
And he actually delayed his mining, and now that Chinook is delaying it even more. That's pretty big, that.
Yeah, so the Chinook, because it takes such a long time to collect cash, you actually prevent your enemy from making any money. Ooh, Rebel gets dropped off. Interesting. And going for the oils in the top left corner. Let's see. Ranger gets gunned down. We do have to capture building upgrade. In the meantime, on the right here, What's a
Has SiZe
dozer?
driven that dozer? Oh my word.
God! Oh man, forget SiZe worker. He could use a dozer too. He'll just spawn a dozer in your base. Oil capture's coming through, but we see this technical survive. Denies the oil over here. In the meantime, up here we have a very nice worker building a tunnel in the top left corner for Mr. Marakar. Pressure is on SiZe here. Can he stop this little aggression? We got an airfield. What's he planning to get here? Comanche?
I think Marakar's just won it with 2 techs. That one in the bottom right shut down the MD and the Ranger cap, and this one is actually camping the other 2. Despite that really good start for SiZe, I think.
It's going for a wrap. It's trying to split fire.
This is hard to do when you're under pressure, yeah.
And he did sort of split fire, but the technical is Vet 3, so it has a lot of extra health. This looks like game to me. This is the GLA taking it.
Literally 2 technicals and the game's flipped on its head, yeah.
Oil captures have come through here for SiZe, so he does have some income. But he has no base. He can't do anything. It's a Vet 3 technical. He can only kill this with like a Comanche or something. But of course, Marakar knows this, so he's already coming out with a couple quads from the left-hand side, anticipating a Comanche or something naughty to deal damage with. Terrorists moving in as well. Oil capture here, and Big SiZe knows it. He calls it GG, and that is a victory for Marakar. Very fast, aggressive game. Not even 3 minutes, 30 seconds. Damn.
Yeah. Those 2 techs, very good.
Yeah. Very powerful plays here, and I have to say, Marakar played it very nicely. I think that technical SiZe just didn't expect it. The one up top, as well as the one on the bottom right. Because it made a big difference. He denied quite a bit of oil capture.
Yeah.
Although, I have to say, it was pretty funny to see SiZe send in a dozer to do to do some crashes on the workers. So funny, man. So funny. Yeah, quite a bit of cash difference here between the players. So it's around, what, 5k? I mean, ouch. It's a lot of money for a match this short. All right, let's see how the reverse is going to go down. We're going to have Marakar as the Air Force top right now, and we're going to have SiZe bottom left as the GLA. Do you think this is the moment where maybe Marakar brings it to a 4-2?
I think so, yeah. Unless SiZe does something like he did on that blue hole where he gets a tunnel where nobody sees it, then I do think Marakar's going to go ahead here.
Well, he is a GLA, so he can do it. The only thing is just generally how the cameras are positioned for the players. You're more likely to spot a worker like this. You know, if a worker tries to sneak in the back, you can sort of have more view on your upper section than your lower section of the camera. So I guess Marakar is more likely to catch it. But let's see how this match is going to go down. We got Mr. Big SiZe in the bottom left here as a normal GLA. And on the top right, we have the Air Force. That is Mr. Marakar. Maybe he's smelling the opportunity to get an extra point here to bring it to 4-2. Or maybe SiZe is going to surprise us and do some very good strats, just like what we saw in the blue hole match. We'll have to see. Dual barracks. Terrorists going out.
SiZe has said himself he doesn't like this map. Yeah, and Marakar does like it a lot.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, I think he'd be delighted if he could win this reverse SiZe and just get this map out the way. But not going to be easy against the Marakar Air Force.
Airfield going up for Marakar. Probably to get ready to intercept those early technicals. That will inevitably be coming out of this beautiful arms dealer of Mr. Big SiZe. Got rebels going everywhere, getting ready to capture them oils. And the dozer moving forward. I love this strat. I always love to see this when a USA moves the dozer forward. To try and find something to crush, right? Like, this is what makes General such a great game. Because you've got a unit that is not a combat unit that can make such a difference if you use it right. And here we go. Could deny some map presence here for SiZe. And SiZe sees it. He's got nowhere to run though, so you know it's not great for him. Oil capture's coming through. Let's see. Capture building upgrade is ready for SiZe as well.
So Marakar didn't spread himself as thinly as SiZe did here. SiZe did like that drop and tried to build in the corner, whereas Marakar Also seems to be way faster with that Raptor. SiZe seemed pretty slow with the Raptor, didn't he?
That was a sexy split fire. That was really nice. Just
and
2
he gets
missiles.
the worker, does he? He
gets the worker, but there is a technical. Is this guy going straight for the airfield? Ah, he could have. But he didn't. There's a lot of oil captures coming through now. Oh, that hurts. Losing the RPGs as well.
Yeah.
Oil captures are through here for most of the players. The bottom right, though, has not been captured, but the top left, Marakar is capturing the last oil now. Another technical gets denied, so the strategy here of Marakar is definitely working out. Just get a few wraps in the air and keep finding those pesky technicals, because they are coming. And flashbangs for Marakar. Okay.
So just here's a little tip for the viewers. So I think Marakar placed his supply like instantly. You see it's in a bit of a random location. And that was to get that airfield out as soon as possible, because the Raptor timing with the first tech is that, you know, seconds literally make a difference. And we've just seen Marakar's Raptor way faster than SiZe's. And
whoa, that was a Fargo pop.
It's kind of snowballing now.
Yeah. That being said, though, if we look at the oil count, it is pretty even, but Marakar is ahead on income, getting another supply here. So it is looking like there's some pressure on SiZe here. SiZe needs to make it happen. He's struggling with the map control because the Raptors are starting to be really annoying. Oil captured is probably the last oil, I think. Yeah, he just finished capturing this one. And S&D is already up here for Marakar. Oh, man.
So early. So early, wow.
That is gonna put SiZe on, well, in a sticky situation here. He doesn't have anything to respond. He needs a palace, but he needs quads, he needs buggies, he needs everything.
What's the actual in-game time? Just out of interest?
It's 3 minutes, 55 seconds.
That's a very quick strat.
Very quick.
That's a very quick strat, wow.
But hey, the map allows it. There's plenty of oils. You get $1,000 cash boost every time you capture one. So the map allows it.
Yep.
And a supply going up here for some Marakar. Marakar's still ahead on income. And he's getting an extra supply. Attack here on the oil. Do we see the instant response from the quads to take out the Raptors? Not as fast as we would like to see. If he was slightly faster there, he could have taken out one Rap. But because there's already S&D out, these quads are really in trouble. They cannot deal with the Humvees. Things definitely not looking good here for SiZe. He's starting to catch up a little bit on income. But it's not just about income. You're still against an Air Force, and an Air Force is just overpowered. We got a 2-star general here for Marakar. He still needs to spend his point, but then a carpet bomber will get used right away because, you know, it's ridiculously overpowered. Why not use it?
Yep.
Oil refinery getting captured. And we have the push. Oh, that quad pop! That's a nice quad pop. Only gets one Raptor, though. And actually, very nice from Marakar. He takes out an oil derrick. But that is a lot of quads. Yeah, I don't know about you, but I'd like to carpet bomb that. You know? Marakar's still not realizing he can spend that general point and call in that carpet bomber. And it would be such a juicy target.
It's interesting he goes back again for this, Marakar. I mean, he is so far ahead, I guess it's a case of just deal with this and...
Oh,
you know,
no.
Carry on, and yeah, it's going to be painful.
Look at the KD, man. 0.27 for SiZe, 3.25 for Marakar. Yeah. And this is another thing. You might be matching the income of a player, but if your units don't deal the damage, then you're still going to be behind. The Raptors are just not dying. Marakar's doing a great job, and here comes that carpet bomber. Marakar is now level 3, so he also has a Spectre he can call in, which he does, and sends it straight for the oil down below. Let's see that carpet bomber hit the target. Not even necessary, man. Marakar did not need to do this, but he's like, you know what? I got one.
Did you see where that Burton was shooting from? I've never seen that before. That Burton was like right on the mountain shooting at the quad there.
Yeah, they can do that. Like Burton, when he climbs a cliff and something's in like in sight, he can just start shooting literally where he stands. So, you know.
That's cool. That's cool, yeah.
He's versatile like that. But yeah, the oils have been taken out over here by the Raptors, so Marakar is slowly but surely ensuring less income here for SiZe. Another oil going down. SiZe in trouble and just struggling to even get an army up to defend. And this is where it basically becomes a guaranteed victory for Marakar. The longer this goes on, the more he's going to have a great time. He's getting a particle cannon and a supply drop zone too. He is not taking any chances. He wants a victory, boys. He wants a victory. Technical doing a nice tear tech and gets an oil. That's not bad. It's not bad. But if we look at that income per minute, it is 15k for Marakar, 9k for SiZe. It's such a huge difference.
How many oils does SiZe actually lost? Three or four, something like that.
One, 2, 3, and let's see. The Spectre killed one here as well, so 4 lost. So that's pretty painful here for SiZe. But SiZe knows he's running out of oil. SiZe knows that Marakar's being effective at taking them out, and that's why we see the attempt of a terror tech there. Raptors get away just in time. Very nice. He's even camonetted the tunnel here. He paid 500 bucks for that. And now he loses it. Ouch.
Leaving that one quad there, though, kind of gave it away, didn't it?
Yeah, a little bit. Plus, you know, you can see all the movement. Like, I wonder where the tunnel is, right? You can see all the tracks. So,
as well, yeah.
Eventually, it kind of gives it away where it is. And someone like Marakar will definitely pay attention to that. Another particle cannon. Okay. Interesting strats out of Marakar.
He's just going to sit there and take him apart now, isn't he? He's ahead in oils. He's got the general powers. Don't blame him either. I mean...
Yeah.
You can just sit there, make particles.
Technical wants to go in, but can't.
Feels pretty good to be in this situation as there.
We have another technical trying to do a terror tech, failing. Raptors. Oh, this one's gonna hit though. That is 1 oil destroyed. But, oh, is it? Yes. No. No. Oh my god. Just about survives. But even so, even if that oil went down, it's not gonna make much difference. Marakar is in a very strong position here. His base is secure. He's getting a lot of super weapons, a lot. And he's just gonna sit there and wait. SiZe does have a palace. He is getting rocket buggies. Needs AP ammo to get that 25% damage boost for those quads. So it's gonna be a little easier to take out the Raps. Spectre comes in, gonna take out another oil. And look at this army. Like, going single file almost, like, dying to be carpeted.
I do like, though, that SiZe is not, like, trying to make any scuds of his own. I think he's realising, if I'm going to do anything now, I've got to just make a big blob and try and get something done. Which, yeah, we'll see how he gets on here. Has he got AP bullets with those?
Not yet.
No, nope.
But here's the thing. This just is asking to get carpet bombed. And we haven't seen a carpet bomb in a while. I'm sure Marakar's got it. He's level 4 now. He could call in an A10. Just the general powers alone can be so annoying for the GLA here. Humvee's being ruthless on the left-hand side, and on the right-hand side there are Humvees too. SiZe is trapped, and here comes that carpet bomber. We even got the beacon from Marakar saying, watch this. It could be a juicy one, but SiZe could try and escape. Oh, man. And the Humvee's coming in as well to guarantee the destruction of this army. And this might just be the GG right here, right now, because SiZe has no army. SiZe has nothing. This is actually the defensive force of Marakar that you're witnessing, because he's not planning to attack with this, and SiZe knows it. GG, he says, and there we go. Particle cannons, supply drop zones. We've seen everything here from the Air Force General that is Marakar.
I think it shows Marakar's still pretty relaxed. I mean, if you know, you've had your opening 2 maps and it's gone 2-2, you know, you could start to get a little bit tense, but the fact that he's dropping beacons on his own carpets, I think it just shows that he's enjoying himself, yeah?
Yeah, he's definitely enjoying himself. It was a nice carpet. I mean, it was almost unnecessary. He didn't need to do it. Like, he had plenty of Humvees to defend with and attack with, but he's like, you know what? Let's put on a show. I think you're right. I think he's really enjoying himself here in this, or at least in this game, he did. All right, let's see. The next map is gonna be what?
Well, as I said, I'd like to see TD, as I'm sure some of the old players would like as well, but I think SiZe likes Vendetta maybe as well?
Yeah, let's see. Yeah, those are like the standard maps, right? That get played so much.
Yeah.
But, AKA Magic.
Oh,
all right, okay. Definitely an interesting choice. And let's see what armies we're gonna have. So far, the score is 4-2. It's a best of 13. A race to 7 victories. Marakar only needs to win 3 more matches, whereas SiZe needs to win 5. So Marakar being ahead here is going to make him feel a little more comfortable and happy. Let's see, we got a GLA USA, was it?
It was, yeah.
GLA USA.
Don't think SiZe is going to be overly happy with that.
No.
I think he would have liked some sort of China or, yeah.
Yeah, because a lot of people have been saying that SiZe's strength comes in on the with the Chinas, right? When he's China.
Yeah, well, I think he's really good in GLA mirrors as well, but the USA GLA, as I say, he says himself, it's not his favourite.
Yeah, I actually was checking out some of the games that Marakar was playing as well. For example, the one with where he was playing against Hami and a few others as well. And I noticed that Marakar, he does have, at least is my opinion, he does have a bit more of an issue with enemy China. So I suspect if we do see more China matchups, there could be a chance for SiZe to bring it back. But let's see. Ladies and gentlemen, we are entering match number 7 here. The score is 4-2 for Marakar. SiZe here as a normal GLA in the bottom left corner. And all the way on the top right, we have the normal USA for Marakar. The map is AKA's Magic, which is very magical, very lovely. And there's also a lot of potential strats that the players can go for. There's quite a few piles around, so we can see a supply going up over here, see supply here, and a supply over here. And there's also a couple of oils. So the USAs will be more interested in going for the oils, I imagine. Let's see, Ranger already moving out. And do we have a drop? We do.
He might be going for those oils in the bottom right. Is he taking a dozer with him? Yeah, he is, yeah.
Yeah, it could be. Let's see. Is he going to do that? Oh.
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 Okay.
It's very aggressive. Oh, wait. Yeah, but we knew that would happen, right? But maybe that's why the Rangers, you know. That's why. There we go. That solves the problem.
Yeah.
But I mean, he's losing a lot of time doing this, right? So, I mean, the whole point of a rush so early is that you're trying to slow down your opponent, but just that little thing, having to deal with that worker, really does slow him down. Let's see, we got the drop coming in on the bottom right, and we have a worker moving there as well. Technical moving up from SiZe. SiZe is not checking for those oils in the bottom right corner, so those captures might just complete for Marakar, which will help him a lot financially. Look at that, behind the trees. You can't even see the guy. Technical does actually rush in, and I think he's gonna get him. Oh man, this is actually pretty important here for SiZe to deny that. Very nicely done. We got a dozer at the top looking for workers, not much to deny. Marakar has gotten his first oil capture, so I'm sure he's happy about that, but I think he was hoping to have more. What do you think, Xcal?
Yeah, I think you'd hope for at least 2. So the fact that he denied that worker might have cost him getting an oil there.
Yeah, probably.
Just delayed him a little bit, yeah. Oh,
Terratech
wow.
from SiZe gonna kill off that war factory. And so far, we have a grand total of 0 Humvees out of Marakar, the USA. And we're 2 minutes, 30 seconds in. We do have a few...
Well, you know what I'd like to see now? And I've
no.
been waiting to say this. I'd like to see a dozer hunt. And it might be happening right now, through the middle.
Let's see. That's an RPG. Not much of a commitment to the dozer hunt, but oh. This is also going to be rather painful, losing that power here. It's going to slow down the production of Mr. Marakar. I have to say, SiZe is very much on point in this match. Very much on point. Another technical.
That is the last dozer, right? The other one, where I think it went down.
This way.
Oh, no.
It went this way somewhere. And I haven't seen it.
It's making a reactor there. Oh, okay, yeah.
But SiZe remaining aggressive like this, there's still no Humvees. There's not even a war factory. And in the meantime, we are seeing more map control here for SiZe. SiZe on 7.2k per minute. Marakar on 8. So it's the oils that are really keeping Marakar in this game as well. War factory going up. SiZe, meanwhile, has conquered the left top side here. Is getting 2 supplies even, which is absolutely crucial. If he can have this and hold this, it will absolutely change the nature of this match. Dozer does go down, but we have the other dozer over here. But the Chinook, yeah, it'll probably go down. Maybe. Maybe yes. Yes, goes down. Technical comes in, and SiZe's gonna see that other dozer here and be like, hey, there you are. Let's see. Yeah, he's like, oh, look, a war factory. Let's blow it up. But the Rangers here actually proven to be very effective. And that is not gonna amount to much. But yeah,
SiZe doesn't, he doesn't tend to control fire, he's terrorists. And I have actually talked to him about it, and he just says, I can't do it.
Oh.
That's his response, yeah.
Well, at least he's honest about it, I guess. Let's see. Technical's moving in, top side. And, he has to be careful. This artillery platform really packs a punch to light vehicles like Technicals. Okay, that missed. Finally, we see some Humvees out of Marakar. I'm sure he's happy to finally have a couple Humvees. I have to say, SiZe has started this very nicely. And he's got rebels down below as well, with the capture building upgrade. And he's not gotten guys in position to capture these oils. But he really needs to focus on that, I think. Because if he gets that eco advantage, then he might still be able to bully Marakar out of this match. But the Humvee count is increasing, and that means trouble for the GLA. Do we see a palace going up? No, we don't.
Ooh.
And that might be a bit of a problem, because if we see a strat center... We see an airfield, actually.
Yeah, the palace feels very late. I mean, he's done really good SiZe in this early game, but...
Yeah, excellent. His income is ahead.
You can't take Humvees lightly. You still got to get your palace.
Yeah, he really did a great job denying those Humvees early on. By destroying the war factories over and over. But now there's so many Humvees out. How many war factories do we have? Just 2. And one last dozer, right? Just the one. But these Humvees down below are destroying this whole section. These 2 oils are exposed. And he's actually going to capture them for himself. Hey, this is really nice to see from Marakar. That will definitely help with the income difference. Because SiZe will lose 2k per minute, but Marakar will gain 2k per minute. So that's a net difference of 4k in total. But in the meantime, we do have this push top right. How is Marakar going to deal with this? Comanche? Okay. Interesting. And what happened to that dozer?
He picked it up.
There was a dozer here somewhere.
Is it in that Chinook? I think there's a Chinook flying around in the bottom of the map. It might be...
The bottom of the
coming back
map.
over it. It's now coming over his V's. And it's now gone back. There, yeah.
Yeah, there's something inside it. There's something inside it. Slowly but surely this has been cleaned up, but these oils should be a bit of a priority for SiZe. Because they will help Marakar a lot. Look at that income difference between the players. Oh, that's nice. That's lovely. Is that going to be enough, though? Yes, just about. Do we have a palace out, please? Tell me you started constructing a palace. Yes, he has a palace. Excellent. Okay, SiZe, you can do it, buddy. You can do it. Okay, I'm not supposed to pick someone to root for, but, you know, screw it. He's behind, okay? He needs to make it 4-3. Lots of quads. We're seeing SiZe revert to his standard GLA play. Like you said, the overpowered SiZe quads.
Yeah, but... I'm worrying for SiZe, because if that... Where is that palace? Is it... finished yet?
Here.
Oh, it is finished. Okay, yeah.
We need some rocket buggies in the mix. And this is going to be one difficult blob to deal with. These Humvees are going to pack a punch. We need some rocket buggies here. We're not seeing any rocket buggies. I'm not seeing a Jarman either. Like, literally nothing to deal with these guys. Quads is not the way to go.
SiZe killing the oil, is he in the right?
Yeah, he's starting to go for it. More Humvees coming down.
Oh, it might save at least one there though, Marakar, with the amount of V's he's sending down there.
Yeah, it's true. This oil will probably go down. There we go. And top left, SiZe is losing grip on the situation. He needs some... Oh, that's a bit too close. He needs rocket buggies here. He's finally getting them. Okay. But we don't see rocket buggy ammo upgrade just yet. We got a black market out, so he's probably getting it now. Some nice buggy pops.
I think SiZe really needs to hold on to this top left position.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, he's going to be in a lot of trouble, yeah.
And I think he's going to lose it, to be honest. That tunnel going down means there's nothing left to reinforce this section. His nearest tunnel is down here. I mean, okay, buggies are fast, but by the time he comes to save this section, it's mostly going to be gone, I imagine. Let's see, there's still these Humvees down below. SiZe, is he actually still gonna lose this?
Yeah, I mean, versus 99% of the players, what he did SiZe would have been enough. You can't give Marakar any inch. You know, you can't be late on the palace. You just need to get a few buggies out or get that dozer hunt. I think he's in trouble here. Big SiZe here. Yeah,
so SiZe has been making more money than Marakar in this match. But you can see from the KD ratio, SiZe just hasn't been killing as much. Let's have a quick look at how much cash in total has been collected here. So we have 51k for Marakar, and we have 73k for SiZe. The fact that right now it's pretty even for both players shows how powerful Marakar can be as a USA player, and how well he can use these Humvees once he starts to get them. Rocket Buggy's now going to make things a bit more difficult for Marakar. We did see a Comanche earlier. Are we going to see that Comanche again? Where's that Comanche? Maybe it died. Maybe we need another Comanche here. Or a Burton. There's a Jarman here. Very nice from SiZe. He's planning ahead. And he's actually shooing away these Humvees. But on the left-hand side, the push continues of Marakar. What is going to be the solution with this problem? Palace is not manned.
Oh.
And Marakar will know it.
That always upsets me, that does.
Because if you see the sandbags at the very front here of the turrets literally sticking out, then it's manned. If you don't see those sandbags, they are not. The palace is not manned, and it's just easy to take out. And that's exactly what Marakar does. Now, the problem is a palace takes really long to construct. So for the next, I don't know, 2 minutes or something, we're not going to see any new rocket buggies out of SiZe. So if he loses his rocket buggies, then basically it's GG. Marakar automatically can just win because he has search and destroy Humvees.
This map is quite deceiving because there's actually not that much money on it, and quite quickly it can become a mid to late game of a very low eco situation, which makes it quite unique.
Yeah, well, once the oils go down, right?
Absolutely, and I actually like what SiZe is doing. He didn't kill that oil in the bottom right. He's actually trying to take it. Yeah, I think that's a good choice.
Definitely. He's trying to kill the building as well. This one is one of the few that fall over, right? So... Oh, does it fall? Nope, still stands. It has 1 HP, but it's still there. I love the rocket buggy pops. Oh, he gets away with it. Did he just evac? Dude, did you just do that? No!
This position's really crucial, though. This is really crucial right now. That was a split fire there.
Yeah. Lots of buggies went down. But SiZe did hold, and he still has that oil. It still belongs to him. So I'm sure he's happy about that.
You know, he might have done it. I'm surprised. I thought if he lost the top left, I thought that might be it, but...
Yeah, but Excal, he's only getting his palace again now. Only now.
Sure, he can't... I think he's actually completely out of buggies, isn't he?
Yeah,
he's only got quads right now, yeah.
See Tomahawks here. Interesting choice by Mr. Marakar. Of course, how the terrain is laid out. It could be pretty useful to go for Tomahawks.
Pretty cool way to get rid of the oil there, but he's... Oh.
That's a fuel air, baby.
That's a fuel air. That's another way how to get rid of the oil, yeah.
Yeah, and that's a guaranteed way to kill the oil. Spectre comes in as well, and when USA reaches level 5, it gets a little dangerous here, because those general powers are ruthless.
Oh wow, he actually A10'd the corner oil as well, so SiZe's economy in the space of 5 seconds has just taken an absolute hammering. Yeah. Wow.
And Marakar is still long distance collecting with the Chinooks. You can see the income difference has completely swapped. We see Marakar more than double the income compared to SiZe. And the little raptors, right? The little raptors.
Cheeky, yeah.
I wonder when we're going to see the particle cannons, to be honest. Right?
What I've liked from Marakar in this later stage of the game is he's tried to do what the Great Rage once said, which is get the most out of every unit. And that Raptor's definitely got a lot done. Killed some buggies, killed the tech, yeah.
Yeah, it's true. Raptors, you don't really see them that often. They're usually quite weak, but against a very light vehicle like a rocket buggy, yeah, you can kill a couple of them. Snipers as well. Yeah, I don't know what SiZe can do here. His income is dropping. Is he literally on just one black market? He's on one black market. That's his entire economy. Oh, he just misses the sniper.
I think he used a fake a baiting technical there, because the Raptor did kill one tech, and this one, yeah, this one then sneaked in. Nicely done from SiZe.
Yep. And he's getting some money as well. He's utilizing the cash bounty, and it's almost like 20% of his income. It's more than 20% of his income, this one technical.
I mean, it's a shame he didn't have a couple of terrorists in there to take a drop zone out as well.
Yeah, but I think he's just completely strapped for cash. He's got one black market. That's his actual income. The other money that you see here is just because of the kills he got in with the cash bounty.
Right.
But that will stabilize back to $600 per minute, because that's how much one black market gives, and that's it. In the meantime, we actually have 2 drop zones out, and a drop zone gives roughly $28 per 2 seconds, right? Like, if you calculate it, because you got to wait 2 minutes. So it's actually quite a bit more than a black market. We got 3 drop zones here. And he's still collecting with the Chinooks. So Marakar is going to have a great time. He has the general powers as well, so we can see him sort of chilling a little. Because the longer this goes on, the better he's going to be off winning this match.
Yeah, you can just wait for your general powers to come back round. SiZe knows it's now or never with that army.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In a situation like this, you might be better off even putting a saboteur in the command center of the USA just to make sure there are no general powers that are going to hit you. Because look, right away, Leaflet gets called in. It's a bit of an optimistic Leaflet. Probably would have been better if Marakar waited it for the army to get a little closer. But Marakar is aware that the army's over here. Tomahawks in the back here is going to make it impossible for SiZe to push. Absolutely impossible. Free rocket buggy kill.
And he's just got the other one as well, I think. Yeah.
And that's going to be the GG, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. Once this army dies, that's it for SiZe. There's nothing he can do. $600 per minute.
Well, it's part of the game, and people call it lame. But if Big SiZe had a little bit more focus on hunting the dozers, I feel he would have won this game. That and of course the Lake Palace, but the dozer hunt would have completely sealed the deal.
Yeah.
Whereas Marakar extends the lead.
Yeah, it's true. Score 5-2 here for Marakar. I'm sure that's gonna mess with SiZe's head just a little bit, knowing that Marakar only needs to win 2 more matches, and then Marakar passes on to the finals.
I think it's really mentally tough for SiZe now, because he's now got the USA, and he would have been more confident with the GLA here.
Yeah.
So, yeah, let's see what he can do. If anyone can do it, it's SiZe, but tough situation to be in.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. I don't know. SiZe really had such a good chance in this game. Such a good chance. And you even said it. You said that most players in the position of Marakar would just be like, yeah, screw it, I'm not going to win this, and surrender. But Marakar will keep fighting, and he somehow just about managed to turn it around, and then he kept gaining more and more of a lead over SiZe. Amazing plays.
This is where I think practicing against like a SiZe, a Marakar, a Fargo is actually very helpful, because, you know, if you're playing your standard ladder, what SiZe did is just enough to win the game, you know, 90% of the time. Whereas, you know, if you do get a few more games in, like SiZe often has challenges against Fargo, you experience those sort of later wonky game situations a little bit more, where, yeah, you just can't delay things like your Palace, even though you're thinking this is going quite well for me. And I think that really hurt him, yeah.
Yeah, SiZe had a late palace, and on top of that, he also took really long to reconstruct his palace after it got taken out. It's just a few of those small things that can just cause a chain reaction of events that ultimately led to a nice, smooth victory for Marakar towards the end there. But let's see the reverse. Let's see how SiZe is going to do as the USA here.
SiZe needs to bring his Viking strength now.
Oh, for sure.
For this, yeah.
SiZe as the USA, top right in orange. He's going to be facing off against Marakar, bottom left here as a normal GLA. Map is AKA's Magic. There's a lot of magic to be had here. Of course, we have a lot of supplies and the oils. I wonder if we're going to see a drop out of SiZe. I imagine you kind of have to as a USA, right? On this map.
Yeah, I think dropping the corner is effective, that oil position in the bottom right. I think it's very difficult for the GLA to deny that. But SiZe might just rally out to his own oils here, and maybe try and buy a bit of time with this dozer drop to distract Marakar. Seems to be what he's going for, because he's not picked up a ranger, is he?
No, it doesn't look like it. So what? This is just an empty Chinook?
It's got a dozer in it.
Oh, just a dozer. Right.
He'll just sort of drop around and try and distract Marakar a bit whilst he gets his ore grab going.
It's always such a Tom and Jerry moment, isn't it? He does get it. He does get it. Worker on the left and worker down below as well. And SiZe, is he gonna go here? See, technical, loading up some terrorists.
I do feel it's often quite a bit of a almost gamble when you're the GLA on this map, because you kind of have to take a risk on where you send the first tech.
Yeah.
Do you send it to the bottom right, anticipating your opponent drop in, or do you do what Marakar's doing here, which is straight to SiZe's safe soil?
Well, I think whatever you choose to go for, the focus, I imagine, would be to deny oils. Deny oils, deny oil captures, because that is what makes USA so dangerous.
Yep.
And here we have a lone ranger, but...
I think Marakar made a mistake there. He could have used that terrorist to take out that damage oil, and he actually took out the ranger, but still denied it, which is good.
Yeah. SiZe didn't actually have the capture building upgrade. So he's, I suspect he's really behind here.
Did he not have it?
No.
Oh, wow.
I'm not...
That surely is a mistake. You don't make 3 rangers and then don't get the cap, do you?
Unless he cancelled the upgrade to get a few missile defenders once he saw the technicals coming in, but, I mean, he's still without it. 2 minutes, 36 seconds. That's the match time. Like, he needs to... Let's go for another supply instead.
Was that a fake? I'd actually be very curious if that was an intentional fake.
Fake what? The Rangers?
Yeah, and like, you know, to make Marakar think that SiZe is going for oils when he's actually going quite greedy with 3 supplies. But I don't know. For me, I think that's a mistake. I'm sure it's a mistake if we asked SiZe.
Oh wow, you saw that? You saw that laser lock did splash damage and killed the other tech.
Oh wow.
Oh, that's good stuff, man. Yeah, it's interesting. SiZe going heavy on supply centers as a USA.
And what's that Chinook doing there?
I think he's got a dozer.
Ah.
Because I'm not seeing the dozer. It was here a second ago, I promise. But yeah, look at this. We actually see Marakar now claiming these oils for himself. He's got the capture upgrade. He's got a rebel in position. He's going to start taking those oils soon. The moment he does that, I imagine it's just going to be an income boost for Marakar that SiZe cannot compete with.
Oh.
Couple of Humvees going down here. Yeah. And still these oils just sitting here. And get targeted down. Look at that. Does it actually go down? Oh, man. Ah, just about survives. Just about survives. And Marakar capturing some oils, boys. He's doing it. And he's also taken the top left. So if you look at how the GLA is playing this, Marakar's taken the entire map, having excellent map control. And at the same time, he's still trying to harass SiZe. I have a feeling he's looking for that dozer, though. What do you think?
Yeah.
He's just...
yeah, I'm absolutely looking for it, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's like, okay, I'll stop.
It's in that Chinook. He's figured it out. He's figured it out. Very nice from SiZe, though. But yeah, again, you spend $1,200 to get one Chinook just to park your dozer there, you know? It's pricey
SiZe
stuff.
He's actually pushing SiZe here, so this is... I think... Oh! Went for the TT.
Yeah, I'm happy to see that SiZe got the tow missile as well, so that will help if there's going to be RPG pops coming out of those technicals. And yeah, some buildings to pick off here for Mr. Big SiZe. Palace going up 50%, but if SiZe does it correctly, he can take this out. He can deny the Palace.
He's only on one arm seat, Marakar, I think.
Yeah, it's true. He's going to get a second up here. And the Humvee spam continues. And the terrorists going for that oil. Where's he going?
Why has he gone back?
He's trying to deny the oil. I mean, I get it. I mean, to be honest, I don't think this is so bad from SiZe. I mean, it's very easy to deal with right now. Maybe later on, it's going to be better defended.
If that Palace gets up and Marakar garrisons it. I feel he's missed a massive window there.
Yeah.
I think he should have gone all out to deny that palace.
Yeah, but there is another potential strat that SiZe could go for. If he kills enough buildings, he might get to level 3. Then he could call in an A10, and combined with the Humvees, he could take this out relatively quickly. But yeah, he probably will still lose 1 or 2 Humvees, but he's got plenty of Humvees, so it is a possibility. Yeah, destroying the barrels only takes the building down to like 80% health.
Oh, SiZe! Is that tower gonna fall on it?
No, it's fine, it's fine.
Okay.
Oh, he actually did lose 1, didn't he?
Yeah.
SiZe is managing to win these battles, but there's still the income over here, there's the income over here, so Marakar is not really in trouble. He's in trouble, he has to deal with this. But Marakar is still gonna be rich, so whatever he loses, he can try and rebuild, and actually builds an optimistic black market, I would say. But he did man the palace. You can see the sandbags at the very front here. So the palace is not going to be easy to deal with here for SiZe, who is now 3 stars, so we can call in an A10. Does he have a CC? Where's your CC? I'm not seeing a CC.
Oh. He seems to be exceptionally nervous about his last dozer there.
Yeah, I think so. Rocket buggies now hitting the field. And this is where things start to get a little more tricky for the USA. Because with enough rocket buggies, these Humvees are toast. They have no chance. But yeah, there's... Yeah, the dozer's in here. He's just refusing to build a CC. He's too scared to evac it. He needs to spread out his Chinooks a bit over here as well. But I guess he's really busy with the... Oh my god, did you see that?
Oh, that's unlucky, yeah.
So the Jarman sniped the Humvee, and the unmanned Humvee crushed the missile defenders. That is...
Oh my word,
That is so unfortunate, man. Worker. Sneaky worker. One could even say it's a SiZe worker from Marakar. Finally, he drops a dozer. He's, you're right, he's really worried about losing that dozer.
He's so nervous about that, yeah.
Okay, he's building literally a command center in his Humvee army. He's like, I don't want to lose the dozer.
He's put Pathfinders by it as well, yeah.
But here is where things get a little tricky, because we got the rocket buggies here, and they can chase away these Humvees. Only 3 Humvees. And this is gonna be painful.
I'd say no micro at all from Marakar there, to be honest with you.
Well, in all fairness, you might be looking at other stuff.
That was not good.
Oil is exposed here, can be taken out. Probably a good move. But there's still these oils down below. SiZe is level 4, please. Spend your points. Okay, he just spent them. He's probably gonna A10 this, right?
Yeah, you can just clear that with the A10, yeah.
He's not killing this oil. What's happening here? Long distance collecting.
Cheeky.
What is this A10?
No, SiZe, no.
What is this?
No.
What is this A10? SiZe. I think he really wants to take these oils for himself, but I don't think this back tunnel will get killed. Oh no, man. Oh wait, it does.
But still, there's another tunnel there.
But he needs to move in his Humvees, and he does precisely that. He sends everything he's got. Marakar will know what's coming. Actually, these Humvees turning around now. There's still this oil, and the Ranger is coming. So this is the plan of SiZe. He doesn't want to kill the oils. He wants to capture them. I mean, it could work, but it's a bit risky. And even when you capture this, there's so many rocket buggies from Marakar. He will just destroy it. I don't know, man. Does he even have Rangers here? He's got a Ranger over here, so he could capture this.
I mean, Marakar's getting $200 way too often. He needs to either capture them quick or get rid of them.
Yeah, so he just sent out a battle bus here with a Jarman in it, sniped down the Ranger, and again, this oil is continuing to give money to Marakar. If this was destroyed literally 3 minutes ago, then Marakar would have 3k less in the bank, which actually doesn't make a difference because he's floating 11k, but that's something else. That's something else. Strat Center now going up for Mr. SiZe.
Marakar, oh, he's... I mean, they are annoying, RT platforms.
They are so annoying. Oh my god. If this got microed, he could have taken out the buggies there. But yeah, we have a nice amount of Humvees here. Quite a nice formation. Single file. Now he's pissed off. Look at this. He's like, okay, I'm done with this oil. We're killing it. Probably a good call, but maybe a little late there. That being said, if you look at the income per minute difference here, it is astonishing that Marakar is on 10k per minute and SiZe on 4.5k per minute. We have a SiZe tunnel.
Cheeky.
Can we have a SiZe tunnel happening to SiZe? Is that possible? Is that like successfully dividing by 0? Or can it actually happen? We see all the Humvees coming back.
That is level 3 for Mara. Is he on top of his cash bounty?
Let's see. Nope.
Nope.
So he's gone for the Rebel ambush, I guess. Bit of a mismicro again here from Marakar. That boss does go down, but no, it doesn't. The Jarman's having a field day. If he did get the cash bounty, this would have paid very nicely here.
There you go.
Now he's got it.
He's got it. I think he was just late with the scaffold, yeah.
Yeah, that's probably it. In the meantime, a bunch of rocket buggies moving in. It's actually nice of SiZe to long distance collect, because this also gives a huge amount of vision and scouting range. So he can see those rocket buggies well in advance.
Surprised Mara's allowing that, actually.
Yeah, it's true. One quad and it's gone, or that battle bus and it's gone. Looks like the artillery platform killed one of the rocket buggies. We have the dozer. The dozer stopping the Humvees.
Quite ambitious to kill the strap with 2 buggies.
He does have AP rockets though, and let's be honest, he's getting some good damage going here. But yes, it does go down. I don't know if Marakar should really do these things, because like what we saw in the previous match, when USA gets to level 5, they got some really good general powers. So wasting units like that, maybe a bit dangerous as well. Look at this base, man.
Oof.
Look at this base. That being said though, this is all getting mined out. This is the last pile. 2k left over here. Still quite some piles down below though.
There's a technical term for that top left.
Mm-hmm.
Campong.
Campong.
As Fargo would say. Yeah.
Serious campong. Yeah, I think he needs more tunnels. What do you think? He didn't build any of these RPG guys. No, he just built more tunnels.
Oh boy.
We see all these Humvees here. They're chilling, but I don't know. I think SiZe should still be on the offensive. He should still try something and not be too passive here. He needs to get himself to level 5. It'll make such a difference with the general powers. Let's see if that technical is going to do anything. Gets laser locked instantly. Beautiful stuff. And that does get taken out. But SiZe just chilling with these Humvees. I don't know, man. A 10 strike coming in, going for Black Market. Not a bad target. Guess a radar van too. Very rude. We got the capture of the oil refinery. Not that that makes such a difference at this stage in the game, but, you know, every bit helps. Yeah, SiZe really needs to focus on clearing this bottom left section. There's still quite a bit of cash here. These piles, let's see. This is 2.4k, 2.2k.
The thing is, if he tries to engage here, he can just pop buggies and like delete 2 Vs instantly.
Yeah, but this is a
Although
very
he can't
good
pop
angle.
now. He's a bit close. Yeah, it's a good angle. Yeah.
And there's no tunnel in the back here. We might see the buggies popping all the way from up here. It is possible.
He definitely found the absolute best angle there, SiZe, to try and pick something off. Oh.
This could change things here. Is there a Jarman in here as well? Yes, there is. One bus does get taken out very quickly, but this oil over here is going to be a little exposed. Could Marakar actually take it out? I think he might be able to. All the Humvees are coming again, though. We're seeing this a lot in this set, that all the Humvees are being called.
It's a good advert for the map. SiZe has driven all round it.
Yeah.
With these Vs.
The good mileage on all the units, I guess.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, very nice from Marakar. He's going to be able to take out one oil. Or, what are you doing? No, Marakar! No! Oh my god! Oh my god! No way!
Okay.
It survived!
Alright.
How did that survive? Technical comes in and drops off a terrorist to blow himself up, as well as the oil refinery.
Did he get anything else, or was it literally for the refinery?
Well, I'm not seeing any rangers, so I don't think... Maybe he killed another oil here?
That's... He's very unique sometimes, Marakar, isn't he?
well, the thing is, like, SiZe at this point has to stop being passive. He has to understand that the GLA will just spam markets and try and survive and do things like that. He has to understand he needs to get to level 5. Because if he can call in a Spectre every 4 or 5 minutes, if he can use a Fuel Air and all those things, he'll be able to deal so much damage to Marakar for free. And I'll be honest, I love seeing this. These engagements are necessary. The rocket buggies are a killer in the back. But SiZe needs to do something, and, well, he's doing something. Closing in on that level 5. Let's see, 4,000 XP. He needs another 1,000. And a market's going to help a lot here. Needs to retreat. Also, this will kind of slow down the collection that was sort of happening on this side.
Definitely would have liked a bit more in-out from the buggies. I think he could have picked off a few more there, Marakar, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he has that many buggies, to be honest, because, you know, he came with a lot of quads. But only like 2 buggies. Technical flies in.
I think he's busy doing other stuff. He's probably been doing this instead of popping buggies, yeah. That's what he's been doing.
$500 cash bounty, man.
Ouch.
Oh, that's the strat center.
That's the strat.
Oh, right. That hurts. That hurts. Ah, SiZe, man. How are you going to pull this one off?
You know what? I think everybody loves SiZe. But sometimes it really hurts when you're his fan and you watch this.
Yeah.
It really hurts to be a SiZe fan, yeah.
Well, more than anything, Marakar is just playing it very solid, very good.
Oh, yeah, absolutely, yeah.
And SiZe is just struggling here and there, but this is really nice. To get another building kill, it's going to get him really close to that level 5. Only 220 XP. And if you look at how compact this base is, if you have access to Fuel Air, if you have access to a Spectre and A10, it is possible for SiZe to still take it. He still has both oils. Oh my god, this didn't even get repaired. Come on, man. Look at this. I should probably stop clicking it, because if I click it even more, it's just going to fall over.
Exactly, yeah, but you might accidentally kill it. Stop it.
Oh my god. I think SiZe is actually going to take it, though, because he has reached level 5, and that's going to make a huge difference here.
What's the actual drop zone situation behind these 2 oils, though? Does he even have any?
I don't think it matters so much. If he has 2 oils that he can spam from, like, you know, income-wise, and, and he has those general powers, I imagine that that's all he needs to clean up what's left of Mr. Marakar. Because check this out. This is exactly what I'm talking about. And that's going all the way over here. That's going to hit a market over here and 2 markets in the back. But this is going to hurt SiZe a lot. But I think we might end up in a situation... Yeah, both markets go down. We might end up in a situation where both players are just poor and have nothing.
I think that's where cash bounty's king, though. I think if that oil has gone down in the bottom right.
Yeah, but
for me, I think Marakar's going to win this.
I think SiZe is going to win it.
Alright.
Because look at this.
The casters are divided, yeah.
Because look at this. The amount of damage just dealt, and SiZe had to spend $0 to carry out this much damage because the general powers are free.
But he's going now, though, and it's just hit and run all day to kill the Vs.
As long as SiZe can stay alive from any potential attacks.
I mean, a clutch leaflet could win the game here.
Yeah, but he didn't get leaflet, did he? Because he was...
he hasn't got it.
Level 3 A10, Spectre,
yeah.
Fuel Air,
yeah.
Spy Drone, he got Spy Drone, right? And Snipers.
Is that it?
Did he get Snipers?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he doesn't have leaflet.
Oh.
And Marakar is nowhere close to level 5. He's going to have a real hard time getting there unless he gets some building kills in there. And there aren't that many buildings he can easily pick off. Maybe a few power plants, but... Sell of the supply here. SiZe on no money. To be honest, this is worth a lot right now to both players. And I don't know if Marakar sees that there's still piles here. Because there's one here, 1.2k. There's... Oh yeah, he sees it now. 2.4k and 2.2k. So that's like, what, 6k roughly? That's quite a bit of cash at this stage in the game.
The thing is, like... It's a really interesting situation, because Marakar's slowly getting a little bit of cash. But then SiZe is like, well, I've got my general powers, so...
Oh, that Burton.
Do you... who should be the aggressor here? I think the GLA, actually, yeah. And I think Marakar's made the right choice here.
Marakar definitely needs to be the aggressor. But that being said, if SiZe can clear up this section and take this money for himself, that will definitely help him a lot. In the meantime, we have 2 markets in the back, and that is basically... That's the income here for Marakar, plus the cash bounty, plus this. And I think this... Oh, man. It's... Getting 6k at this stage in the game. It's just so much money.
So SiZe is officially broke. The units are what he has, yeah.
Yeah. He has no income. Wait!
Yeah.
Oh! He has 1 drop zone.
Oh! Okay. I don't know how he sneaked that out. Okay.
If Marakar does not know about this drop zone... It again can be an actual game changer.
It can. I might change my mind based on that. Yeah.
And the Burton running around, good for scouting. SiZe is not giving up, folks. Wait, I hear a bike. Is that a saboteur?
Oh, he's gonna reset, isn't he?
He's gonna reset the general powers.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I mean, how rare is this to see in a 1v1 game?
He's doing it.
Wow. I'm sure SiZe is like, what just happened?
SiZe doesn't even know what that is. That's the problem.
He probably is going to write in chat, are you using hacks? Oh, man, poor SiZe. But actually, very nice move here from Marakar, because it costs him 800 bucks for the saboteur, 500 bucks for the bike, I think. Is it 500 or 600? I don't know, something like that. But
500, I think,
that amount of
yeah.
money would have otherwise been lost 3 times over with the general powers. And this also gives him the opportunity to push and attack, because there's no general
smart.
power.
Yeah, because he's now not going to get wrecked by an A10 or a fuel air or whatever. Yeah.
Command center exposed, and if that goes down, that's going to be very painful as well. Humvees are trying to go around the back by the looks of things. Maybe he wants to catch out the rocket buggies. And if this goes down, that's a lot of XP for Marakar. Going to bring him very close to level 5. Not that much is needed here. Not that many building kills.
SiZe can't afford to lose anything here.
Yeah, but he's killing a fair bit. And look at this. Marakar is XP hunting. He's going strictly for the buildings. They give him most XP. And now he's going to see that strat center. And relatively soon, he's going to see that drop zone and be like, wait a minute. He's going to target that down.
There's the last dose on it as well.
Survives. It survives. Look at that. Marakar flustered a little bit and loses a rocket buggies. It is still unclear who's going to take this, because there's still the drop zone. I'm sure it's going to drop relatively soon.
How does SiZe afford a CC? He's got to sell his war factory and wait for the drop zone.
Yeah, just wait.
Yeah, but...
It'll give enough money. Just 1 drop.
Ooh, it feels awful waiting on 1 dozer, though.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
And what is that green dot?
That's a rocket buggy right there. Looking to kill. Looking to kill it. Oh my god, he's gonna get it, isn't he? Marakar's gonna get the kill. Oh my god. There's nothing to stop this rocket buggy. And the dozer has to get back in that Chinook. Here comes that supply drop. And we got 1 missile defender chasing it down, but the very nice micro here from Marakar. Is the buggy gonna do it? Come on!
When do you see this? When do you see this?
Oh my god!
Oh my word!
In the meantime, we have a push on the left from SiZe, but the strat center goes down, and that gives 500 bucks to.
Does Marakar have a CC though? Because he's now level 5.
Not seeing it actually.
No. Okay.
Oh man!
But still, I mean, 2 buggies there is enough to in and out. Yeah.
SiZe, is he building his command center? Where's SiZe's? Where's your dozer? Ah, he is building command center. He's realizing what's coming. We see the command center going up. Yeah, I really feel that this money here has helped Marakar get the extra bit of units that he needed to really hurt SiZe.
He's I mean, I won't talk about my side bets, but SiZe is breaking my heart. What about you? Oh my god, SiZe.
To be honest, I personally feel if SiZe somehow conquered this section and got the 6k instead of Marakar, it would have probably gotten, he would have gotten a victory. But of course, easier said than done. Marakar's not going to give up that space so easily. And, oh wow, look, look at this guy. I mean, okay, why not? But yeah, running out of Humvees here. It is looking like Marakar is going to take this one. Because...
I mean, SiZe gave that an almighty effort in one of his worst matchups there, so fair play to SiZe. I mean, one silver lining might be there is, I think, a replay contest in this World Series for best replays. That has to be a contender, surely.
Yeah, SiZe definitely tried hard. He gave it his all, but damn. Marakar just about pulling ahead. And just like what we've been seeing from Marakar, he plays it steady, right? He doesn't do anything too crazy. I have to say I was impressed with Saboteur and then following it up with the attack. That was really nice to see. But yeah, well played, Marakar, getting another point here. 6-2, match point for Marakar. He only needs one more victory.
Wow, the matchup's going to be, well, very interesting here on what the score's going to be.
Yeah, if we see the cash collected here, look what a difference it actually was. It's very impressive to see how close it still came when SiZe was behind so much. How much is this? Like almost 60k difference. That's amazing, man.
With my simple maths, it's almost like half your opponent, isn't it? It's like literally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, let's see. SiZe probably could do with some China matchups right about now. Let's see if that's going to happen. New map, new chances, new armies.
It is Marakar's map, though, isn't it? I mean, this is the perfect situation. You're at match point and you get the map pick.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Yeah, I do feel a bit bad for SiZe, because he has been playing quite nicely. Just a few mistakes here and there. But he had to constantly run away with his dozer in the Chinook. Marakar was paying attention to everything. SiZe as well, but I think the income just made all the difference.
Oh yeah, look, he even says it. SiZe, he knows. Yeah, he knows.
All USA games, he says. I'm playing the replay clip back of the Saboteur of Marakar. Very nice. So for those of you wondering, what does that do? It resets all general powers for the USA. So, you know, your fuel air, your A10, all of them, you know, the cooldown restarts as though they just got used. So that makes a huge difference. Alright, let's see what map is going to be chosen here. SiZe would like something else, not just USA games.
Yeah, I'm trying to think what we got. Arctic Arena, I think, is one of Marakar's certainly in his portfolio. What else have we got?
Let's see. Dralum Desert is also a popular one. Maybe Black Hell. Arctic Arena.
Oh, there you go, yeah.
Let's do it. Alright, let's see the armies for the next match.
What does SiZe need here? A couple of Chinas, a couple of GLAs, maybe?
Yeah, everything needs to be a China mirror from here on out. Ideally something wacky, like everything just nuke general mirrors all the way.
Yeah.
Alright, let's do it. Let's see what armies the players are gonna get. Okay. I mean, on this map, actually, yeah.
You have been defeated.
I mean, he probably would take that size.
Yeah.
As a matchup.
Because it's there are many narrow passageways, right? So if you manage to get some bunkerage going, either just a bunch of outposts or whatever, back it up with some MiGs, that could work. However, Marakar will probably not let SiZe get to that stage. That's my guess. Definitely gonna be an interesting matchup. Let's see if SiZe can get himself a victory here. Score is 6-2. Marakar only needs one more victory. People in the chat are saying 6-3, let's go! Yeah, SiZe really could do with a victory here. Definitely. Alright, let's see the next match unfold right here, right now. We have Infantry General here for Mr. Big SiZe. On the other side of the map, we have Laser General for Marakar. This is the 10th match of the best of 13. Let's see, or the 9th match. Yeah, 9th match. Let's see how it goes down here.
Can I give you a quick interview, Leggy?
Sure.
Quick question.
Sure.
It's all normally the other way around, so I know you've not pushed yourself, I'm going to use it as the best word, to stream World Series games, although people would like you to, but are you enjoying it?
Of course I'm enjoying it. I enjoy all styles, all things, even 2v2, 3v3, 4v4, everything. Everything's fun. The only thing that I will refuse to stream is casino. So if you ever have a casino tournament, I'll say no thank you to that. But yeah, I don't mind. I always enjoy casting and streaming. In my opinion, the best thing that you can see is like how the players are thinking, why they're doing what they're doing, and then trying to figure out why they're doing what they're doing. I don't know. I always enjoy that regardless of what the style is.
Yep. Nice.
Oh, just blew up the barrels there. Minigunner moves to the middle. This is also one of those like nasty points where it's a bit hard to maneuver. So it is going to be hard to get the Humvees across, if that's going to happen from Mr. Marakar. But the very left and very right edges of the map do allow for some clean pathing and easy maneuvering.
That feels pretty bad when you rally out minigunners and they get picked off for free. They are pricey.
And they take long to build as well.
Yeah.
Oil capture's coming through here for Marakar. Tank Hunter not firing! Ooh! Could have had an extra few shots off. And now this Humvee doesn't go low health. Not exactly the best start here for Mr. Big Size. If this Humvee went low health, that outpost could have chased it down. But oh, look at this! Look at the sneaky strat! A Tank Hunter in the trees! Wow! Nice. That is not something you see very often. Nicely done there from SiZe.
Oh, though. How many oils is Marakar actually on, though?
Let's see. We got
this is where
oil in the back.
He's so fast. He's so fast. He's got, yeah, a lot already.
Yeah, that is not looking good. I think this one's not taken. Let's start there. Flashbangs are out for Marakar, and that's going to make it a little difficult here for SiZe to do any sort of a push. The income is going to be amazing for Marakar now that he has all these oils. SiZe doesn't have that much income, only on 2 supplies. Humvee's pushing down south here on the left-hand side. We have a few infantry here, but they can't really do much. Same on this side. The question is, can SiZe deal with these Humvees? He just put an attack outpost here and stopped it. But Marakar seems to be just interested in the oils more than anything, so interesting.
I think he's actually probably stunned Marakar that there's nothing there. I think he was looking to deny some oil grabs from SiZe and there was just nothing there.
Yeah, would you say that SiZe should have gone for oil grabs himself as the infantry?
I think you gotta go as Infi, you gotta commit to like a double barracks and try and get a lot of oils. Or you've gotta be a bit more all in actually, because you can't compete with the USA getting all these oils. Yeah. One thing I think these new maps have done is made Inf a little bit more balanced, because Inf is actually dreadful against getting oils, it really is. Especially when there's a lot of them.
Well, to be honest, with the income that Marakar has, double that of SiZe almost, it's going to be very difficult for SiZe to find himself in this game. There are Humvees everywhere. Look at how many green dots there are. Just there's a strat center going up as well. SiZe just behind here with the oil captures. He did capture some stuff. Like, he didn't manage this one, but he did get the one below. But just his income is lacking. S&D is up. Outpost gets attacked here. Tow missile comes in just in time. There's a flashbang. I saw a flashbang. Oh, down below here. There's a ranger. So these guys are not going to be able to do anything. To be honest, Marakar is switching it up. He's kind of slowing down and trying to get a big army, I think. And then going to go in for the push. SiZe managing to get some money himself.
I think you see the momentum of what that last game does for you when you either win it or lose it. Yeah. Marakar's looking like he's had a bit of a boost, and SiZe is looking a bit deflated now. Yeah.
Yeah, even losing this oil, this should definitely be an oil that goes to SiZe. He's not managing to get it.
Yeah.
It sounds like a GG will be coming soon, to be honest. It's he's not finding himself in this game. And there's no attack from SiZe either. SiZe is just having to deal with these blobs of units, these Humvees, the missile defenders. Losing this supply is going to be painful as well. He did get the second supply in his main base, but it's getting airfields. Look at that, 2 airfields going up for SiZe.
Wow, okay.
I think he wants to get a lot of MiGs and fast, but The thing is this, like, Marakar is just so ahead with the economy, he'll just spam units. How many war factories does he have? Just the one? It doesn't feel like it if you see it. No, he's got... Yeah, he's got two. He's got two. Yeah. Not looking good here for Mr. Big Size. You see MiG out?
SiZe as well, he actually wrote to me and said he's not played all week, which is unfortunate. I mean, I've had some interrupted prep as well, and I don't know what SiZe has been up to this week, but when you're going up against Marakar, I don't think you can afford to not play all week.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
You might get away with it in the early rounds of the World Series, but when it comes to the semi-finals, you gotta bring your A game. That's for sure.
Yeah. Yep.
Marakar is having a good time here. Those MiGs, no chance. Dragon tank here, cannot catch up to the Humvees. A10 is being called in on the oil as well, but this is it. This is game. He's got SiZe. Checkmate right here. And that, ladies and gentlemen, will be Marakar, who's going to pass on to the finals, guaranteed. Long distance disable.
The good news for the SiZe fans, which there are a lot of, we all are, is it's not the last you'll see of SiZe, because there is a third place playoff for a heck of a lot of prize money as well for third place.
Yeah, like 1,000 something, right? Like it's a lot.
Yeah, yeah.
I like the disable here. All three Humvees are down, but yeah, SiZe needs a bit more than a few good disables if he wants to turn this around. I mean, Marakar is also literally getting the repair bay over here, the oil over here. This is all stuff that should belong to SiZe. The same with this oil. It's and the great thing of Marakar's plays here is he's got flashbang rangers quite quickly and just puts them in the buildings. And that makes it very hard for SiZe to occupy any of these buildings for himself. How did that guy not get crushed? I'm sorry. How did he survive that? GG says SiZe, and that, ladies and gentlemen, is Marakar taking it here tonight. Marakar going to the finals to meet Excal over there. You said it as well earlier on, Excal. You were like, yeah, I'm pretty sure Marakar is going to take it. Most of the people, they voted for Marakar passing on as well. I do think that SiZe played very nicely. But, yeah, in this last game, you could see it. You even said it. He just felt a bit deflated there, but... Yeah,
it did look it, didn't it? Just even in the build and some of the control.
Yep. Let me see. Marakar. Let me message him. Okay, GG's. Congrats, Marakar. Interview? Let the memes begin, right?
how's that gonna work? Interviewing him. Do you want me to hang up and you call him, or do you
No.
drag him in here?
Yeah, we can drag him in here.
Oh, okay.
I can quickly pull some strings to do that. Let me just tag him. Join locked live voice chat, and I have to give him a special role, and then he can join us right away, and then everyone can see his icon as well on the screen, so we know, you know.
Cool.
Yeah. So we'll wait for him to join. We're in community outpost. Come join. All right. But yeah, SiZe definitely tried very hard and struggled a little bit, especially in that last match. But I have to say, I really enjoyed the GLA versus USA, the one on the AKA's Magic. But
same game, yeah. Really
unfortunately
good game.
for SiZe, man, it just didn't pan out. Yeah. He was struggling a little bit there. But he still entertained us quite nicely. We had a nice set. The score is, I don't know. I wouldn't say it really does justice to how SiZe played. He did do some very nice games here. 7-2 is the final score, but I don't know. It feels like it should at least be a 7-4. I don't know how you feel about that, Excal.
It shouldn't really be a... Say that again? I missed that, sorry. I was reading some of the chat.
Oh.
I was spaced out, sorry, yeah.
I said the games were quite intense. It feels like it should be at least a 7-4.
Yeah, there was a lot of close ones in there for sure. Hello.
Hello, Marakar.
Oh.
Congratulations, sir.
Thank you. Just give me a second.
All right, we'll give you 2 seconds.
Yeah. There we go. Fixed my audio for Discord.
Ah,
I
man.
just got my headphones back today, so I had to reconfigure.
Oh, the nice big headphones that we saw in the picture.
Yeah, I got those earlier in the afternoon.
Ah, nice, man. Congratulations, sir! You have reached the finals. How are you feeling?
Kind of surreal, not gonna lie, because I remember Excal and I, we literally had this conversation last World Series where after he won it, I was a bit sad that he was saying he was gonna retire, and I was like, I wanted to have a chance to face him in like a final or something. But yeah, this is the chance.
Yeah, definitely. A full, large finals with intense games. Like, okay, you just had SiZe, right? Were you feeling nervous at all, or were you like cool as a cucumber?
No, not nervous at all.
All right, do you think you might be nervous against Excal?
I also said to Leggy that when you beaconed that carpet in Oil Rampage, I was just like, Marakar's definitely enjoying himself.
Yeah, it's playing right now. Yeah.
I mean, as soon as he let me set up to search without being able to like punish me, that game was already over, like far over.
Yeah.
Because he has no way to push into Air Force with 10 million defenses, wraps, and particles later.
Yeah, 3 particles was it, or 4?
3, I think.
I lost count. I mean, it was interesting to see for the Air Force, but you're right. Yeah, he had to try and find a way to attack you, but you were very well defended. So, well played. Oh man.
I thought SiZe started really strongly. I mean, I don't know how you felt about the first 2 maps and going 2-2. Like, I thought that tunnel on Blue Hole was really nice from him, and then of course air tank's always a bit dicey.
I think my on Blue Hole I was way too like complacent because I knew he had the tunnel scaffold there, but I didn't scan to check how much % was done. I should have assumed there was a higher amount left because I sent a ranger like as it was starting to build anyway, so I thought it was around maybe 20-30%, not like 70-80% done. If I knew it was like close to done, I would have probably focused on that scaffold, and I think if I kill that scaffold, I win that game.
Yep.
Yeah, true, because you were on a lot of oils, but it kind of, I said to Leggy, it was like a snowball. Once those quads started flooding out, you just couldn't close it off. Yeah.
Yeah, just a quick question, because there was one thing that you did that I was really impressed by that you rarely see. You used the Saboteur to reset the general powers. Do you think SiZe had any clue what happened?
No. I already knew what the question was.
Poor SiZe.
I do that a lot though, where I time a push right after a sabotage, because he used everything but leaflet, and if I wanted to be 100% safe, I wanted to get rid of leaflet, so I
don't
just
think
got
he
rid
had
of the
leaflet
and then. No, because he did he have
triple
level
A10.
3 A10 or level 2?
Triple A10. So I don't think he had leaflet.
Oh, because I didn't see the A10 when he killed the market, by the way. I didn't even see it, so I assumed it was still level 2 and he had leaflet. I just took that extra precaution in case.
But it's a
Even
really
though
good
he didn't have
strat.
it that game.
I made that mistake as well. I was like, I think a leaflet could be clutch. And Leggy was like, no, Excal. You are mistaken. There is no leaflet.
Man, we've been having a great time watching the games. Oh man, it's so good, man. This stuff. We should. You want to do a like tomorrow? I don't know. We do it again. Oh man.
I mean, I think going into this set, I don't know about you guys, but I think SiZe was 100% the underdog going into this, just because I think historically I have a really good win rate versus SiZe, and it's not like I'm bragging about it, it's just facts, like in the stats. I think out of any expert matchup, like it's probably the most in my favor.
Yeah, and Excal said that SiZe apparently didn't practice too much before going in. Do you think that would have made a big difference as well if he got a couple of sets in a little bit more?
Oh, absolutely. But I think it's also the fact that a lot of these maps that I really like, I think SiZe hates them when he plays them against me specifically. So,
yeah.
Like Oil Rampage, I know he
Oil
doesn't like playing me on that one. So,
yeah,
back when Oil Rampage was popular, I remember people vetoing that map in like AKA sets because of how annoyed they were with it.
Do you think if the matchups were any different, like the score would have changed? Like, let's say there were more Chinas You think SiZe would have ended up with a higher score?
Maybe.
It's hard to say, isn't it?
I think US GLA is probably SiZe's weakest. So,
and there were a lot
one
of
of my
those.
strongest as well. So I think we literally had 3 US GLAs and then the Inf versus Laser at the very end.
Got to give SiZe a shout out though, because on AKA's Magic, he actually could have won that both ways. He was, I just said like the start he had as GLA against 99% of players. I said that to Leggy, it would be enough, but he was late on his Palace, and that really cost him. And then you came back, and also that epic game in the reverse as well. So I mean, yeah, just well played to SiZe there. I think it was.
He played very well that game. I think that was the best game in the whole set he played. Because honestly, those 2 games were like very close calls, where it was like hair length level of like, if this happens, then I'm dead. Yeah. Especially the Dozer Hunt when I was US, that was extremely close, multiple times.
We had some really nice close moments. It was also interesting to see on the AKA's Magic games that the income for both of you was just steadily dropping in that one game, and it was just amazing. Like, you eventually got the supplies in the bottom left when you were the GLA there, and I think that really helped as well. But it got so close, man. So close. But yeah, really nice game. So congratulations, sir. Just like that, you've guaranteed yourself a bigger cut of the prize pool, at least, right? And you're gonna be facing off against Excal in the finals, so that's gonna be very nice to see as well. So yeah, I mean, you know, now you guys are happy and talking to each other like your friends, but then, you know, the moment the games begin in the finals, you will tear each other apart, right? That's the plan?
Well, I actually said this to Leggy yesterday on the test stream, that the final 4 players that were in this World Series, there wasn't going to be any drama. I think, you know, hopefully you can have good sets and GGs, but there's not going to be any drama as such, I don't think. And I think we're just going to have a good final with nothing sour going on, which is also nice. I know some viewers may like a bit of the flaming, but yeah, you won't be getting that.
I think it's better to have, you know, nice civil games and, you know, all positive and stuff like that. But yeah, I think we're going to be wrapping up the stream now. So I want to say congratulations to Mr. Marakar. And of course, thank you very much to Mr. Excal for the co-cast. Let's see some Marakar +++ and Excal +++ in the chat. It'd be nice to see that.
Yeah, thanks for having me, Leggy, and for doing that, and for having me on board as well. Enjoyed it. Yeah, congrats to Mao.
Yeah.
Thank you. Big shout out to that buggy in the very last game as well.
Yeah.
That buggy was fun.
Yeah. All right, well, I'll leave the voice chat, so goodbye, folks.
Cheers, guys. Yeah.
Okay, and that was Mr. Marakar and Excal. Marakar, the winner of tonight, and Excal, who's also a finalist. So Marakar and Excal are going to battle it out in the finals. When the finals are, I do not know, but you will be informed if you are, I don't know, on Game Replays, the website, gamereplays.org. You can follow the World Series over there. And I'm sure within the next couple of days, maximum weeks, we'll have a date pinned. And we'll see the epic finals commence on Dominator's YouTube channel. So if you want to follow it, go to YouTube, type in Dominator 0 Hour, and you will for sure find him. And make sure you subscribe so you catch that stream in time. Not that it escapes you, this beautiful finals that will happen with Marakar and Excal. A big shout out to Excal for co-casting with me here tonight. It's a lot of fun, and it's very interesting to hear his perspective as well, because he is an absolute legend of a 1v1 player. You know, he's maybe going to win it this year, so, you know, that tells you something. Of course, thank you very much to Marakar and to SiZe for the games. SiZe definitely played very well, and let's be honest, they were great matches. So if you guys did enjoy the games, if you enjoyed the stream, then a like or a follow is always appreciated. It's always a good way to show the algorithm of YouTube, of Twitch, that this is good stuff. 0 Hour is still very much alive, and let's be honest, it's getting more and more esports-like every year if you're following along. So that's good. That's very good. And of course, a huge shout out to all the people who made this tournament possible. It's not over, the tournament. There's still the finals, but I do want to thank everyone real quick. There's Mr. Sheppy, who is the main host, the main organizer of the World Series tournament. He's been putting in a lot of hours, so to make sure that everything goes as smooth as possible. But of course, we also have a whole load of sponsors. We have a lot of sponsors. I'm not going to mention all the sponsors, but I am going to mention the top sponsors, because there are some people who've put in thousands of dollars. I'm actually serious here, thousands of dollars. And the prize pool, as a result, is $19,000. Some of you might say, Leggy, it's 20. It's not $20,000. In total, 20,000 has been donated, but because of currency exchanges and fees and blah blah blah, the actual prize pool itself that players will fight over is 19,000, which is an amazing amount of money. So big shout out to the sponsors: Relic, AK Baloney with Anderson and Bernicki Group, Oxygen, Finn, Calabri, Antipro, B Legacy, Ibra, CNCHD, Nemeran, and Red vs. Blue. There are many others who have donated, but I just wanted to mention the top guys there. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you have enjoyed the stream here tonight. I am your host, Legionnaire, and I will be signing off for this evening. Good night, everybody, and see ya.